Yo, people, welcome back to the YouTube channel. You already know what time it is. It's time for another watch along here. Spain versus Germany. Big up your damn selves in the building. Lateness is greatness. Where's everybody telling me? Do you know what I'm saying? I missed the Croatia game, but I've seen everybody's reaction and tweets to that. Obviously, I was traveling from DR because I was doing the first two games. We'll speak about Morocco and all them thing there. And of course, the lineups are out as well. Check out the lineups on your screen. Take a look at that. But yeah, I missed Croatia, unfortunately, because it looks like they had a stellar performance. It looks like they're having a stellar performance there with Kova. You know, Kova having a statistically beautiful match. Modric obviously putting the strings. I'll be able to catch the highlights on that. But wow, I have to say, yeah, before we get into these two teams, you're very sad. Canada was eliminated. I'm seeing you there, George. Let's go through some of these comments actually as well, because of course, you know, Ziyech and Pulisic now picking up Man of the Match awards. I think it's impressive. It's very, very impressive. Man Saeed just copped a PS5, you know, fantastic. That's lovely to hear because I know I've got to play him soon as well. So that's brilliant. Do you know what I'm saying? That's great to hear because I know he was trying to get one. I was talking to him about this. Yeah, man. Listen, I saw Ziyech and Pulisic. Obviously, we saw Pulisic against England do his thing. You know, he was the best attacker on that pitch. And of course, Ziyech as well today. Ziyech had an incredible performance against Belgium. Do you know what I mean? We obviously see Eden Hazard on one side. Unfortunately, my man is coming towards the end of his time. I think even De Bruyne and Eden Hazard both spoke about 2018 in different ways. Eden Hazard was talking about how he doesn't feel like he'll be able to get back to his brilliant best, which everybody kind of knows anyway, with all the injuries he's accumulated. And then Kevin De Bruyne, I don't know if this was fake. I couldn't believe when I saw this quote. He was saying that he doesn't believe that Belgium will you know, be as good as they were in 2018. Their team is aging. Everybody can see that. The quality that is surrounding him now is nowhere near the level it needs to be doing anything at this World Cup. But he was not very good again against Morocco. And I'm not going to lie to you, Belgium had this coming, all right? Belgium had this coming, man. They didn't play well against Canada. They got life. You know, Canada didn't take their chances. Obviously, Canada are now out after the defeat today against Croatia. But for me, Belgium had this coming. They've been playing like meaty teams for a while. And then today, they got what was coming to them. And Morocco, they got good players. You know, you got Boufal as well, who used to play for Southampton. You got both the fullbacks, Hakimi and Mazraoui. So listen, it's good to see Morocco do well. Finally, a team from Africa has, you know, got a win. Senegal got a win as well. So it's good. It's nice. And hopefully they go far. So yeah, happy for Ziyech. Ziyech played really well. Really good performance. It's unfortunate that one of the goals were offside. Obviously, I think it was the right decision in the end. They did the check. But Ziyech was really good. However, I'm seeing a lot of people again. Listen, we know that what the system we play doesn't suit Ziyech completely at Chelsea. You know, he wants to play in a very certain role in a certain way. But I'm seeing a lot of people on the TL now, a lot of revisionism, a lot of people saying, oh, see, if we just do this, they're going to be banging for us again. How many times are we going to go round and round and round in damn circles at this football club? Guys, international football is not the same as club football. I know what you're seeing at international level. You're looking at it and you're thinking, raw, you know, I want some of this at my club. It's not the same thing. We're seeing Harry Maguire drop him, you know, beautiful performances. We're seeing Richarlison scoring goals. International football is not the same as club football. It's definitely not the same as Premier League football. And if people still to this day, don't understand and cannot see the difference and are still trying to cling on to potentially this player and that player that you've seen for years not be consistent, either from a fitness standpoint or performance standpoint or both. And you're still begging, you're still on the TL groveling, and you need to up your standards and you need to fix up. Because yes, we may not play to these players' strengths, but how about not having limited attackers? How about not having limited attackers in the first place? Attackers that don't need, that need very specific positions and zones to operate in. How many times do we have to say this? It's boring. Now, yes, you're going to tell me that he's clear of every single Chelsea attacker right now while he's on form. But then when he drops in a performance that you don't like, then you're going to tell me he needs to be sold. At the end of the day, he's not being used by Potter. let's just bring in people that he will use. So let's see what he's trying to cook. Do you know what I'm saying? There's no point trying to force him to use players that he's not using, that he doesn't fancy. Maybe he wants a winger that's a bit quicker than Ziyech, a little bit more explosive than Ziyech. I don't know, but we're going to find out. So for me, this is all about getting their market value up. You know, it's about getting their market value up so they have interest in January, especially for Ziyech. I don't think he's going to be part of the long-term Chelsea picture, and I don't think he needs to be. Yes, he's a good player when he's performing. By the end of the day, it is what it is. I've got the Chelsea players on the thumbnail, obviously. Didn't know the starting 11s, but it is what it is. I don't think Kai Havertz deserved to start. I saw him for Germany in the last match. He wasn't good at all, so he doesn't start. And Azpilicueta is not starting either. So it's brilliant. I think it's hilarious that neither of them are starting, considering they're both in the thumbnail. We have the lineups there. Simon is in there. Carvajal's on there. Rodri, Laporte. You've got Alba. You've got Gavi. You've got Busquets, Pedri, again, Asensio, Almo, and Torres. It looks like Fernando Torres, but it is Fernan Torres. I'm going to be keeping a close eye on the Golden Boys today. We've got Pedri. We've got Gavi. We've got Musiala. Those are the 3 Golden Boys. Obviously going up for that award. You've also got Busquets, who looks like he'll be joining Miami with Messi. If those reports are to be true, it seems like Busquets is going to Miami. So his contract at Barcelona is ending this season. I think that's a good destination. I think that's a good way to go. Go to the MLS, go play. Rodri's playing at centre back in the last match as well. Getting his best ball players on the pitch. I can't dispute it. I cannot complain whatsoever on that one. And then I'll probably get the thumbnail changed, guys, maybe after the game, because yeah, it's not really relevant. And then obviously you've got Germany, you've got Neuer, you've got Saul, Kader from West Ham, you've got Rudiger, you've got Ram, you've got Gundogan, Kimmich, Goretzka, Gnabry, Müller, and Musiala. I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing Musiala again. Despite his SofaScore rating, I thought he was decent. I thought he was pretty good in the last match. He was definitely a threat. Yes, sometimes he needs to release the ball early or whatever, but remember, people, he's still very, very young. But he's at least taking people on, going past people and being a threat. So yeah, it's not going to work every single day. But I didn't get to see Spain versus Costa Rica live. It was 7-0. So I'm looking forward to watching Spain, see if they can do this again. Enrique has been talking a lot on Twitch. He's been chatting. You know what I'm saying? He's been talking to the people on Twitch, answering all questions. I'm interested to see how this Spain team play against a more serious opposition. Costa Rica just kind of let them do whatever they wanted. But listen, Luis Enrique for me is a great coach. You know, he's probably, actually no, he is the best coach in this tournament, in my opinion. I don't think there's a lot of great coaches at this tournament, especially at the top teams. If you look at the Portuguese team, even England, of course, as well. France, Deschamps has got questions, you know, but you know, this is like your perfect Pep Guardiola replacement. And yes, in an ideal world, I would like him at Chelsea. I'm not gonna lie. If you're gonna sack Tuchel, who I didn't want sacked in the first place, I wanted him to be given a bit more time. Then, you know, someone like Enrique would have been this is a manager that I would have been like, wow, you know. But you know, it is where it is. You know, our boys, our new owners are new to this game. And they put their faith in Potter, and hopefully he delivers. But Enrique would have been one hell of an exciting manager to bring in, man. This is the kind of guy that if you had waited a bit longer, you might have got him after international break. I don't know if he would have come, but it would have been unbelievable to have Enrique, man. He plays a beautiful brand of football. He's got experience at the top level with Barcelona, etc. His pool would have been perfect as well. He's ticking that box. And yeah, I just think it would have been brilliant, man. It would have been a match made in heaven. But people can dream. People can dream. So yeah, I mean, like I said, Ziyech, great performance earlier. I watched the first game. I did the DR Sports live for that for Japan. Very, very disappointed in Japan today. I don't know. Why is everybody fumbling the bag? Why is everybody fumbling the bag? Seriously. You know, teams were available to qualify like Japan and Saudi Arabia, and they're all fumbling the bag. It's really jarring me, man, after they did such good work. Okay, let's go. I'm a big Chelsea, Germany, Portugal fan. Big up your blood clot self, my general. Big up, bro. Much appreciated. Japan bottled it 100%. Japan had a great opportunity to qualify. They decided that they were going to, I don't know what they were on today. They were definitely not bringing the same energy, not even energy, just the same quality that they showed against Germany. Same with Saudi Arabia in their game. The finishing was awful. They could have easily got something out of their game as well. Okay, let's see what else is being said. Everybody here, I'm full attendance for Germany's funeral. Listen, Germany are under big Don Dada pressure. Do you know what I'm saying? They cannot afford to lose this match. If they lose this match, I'm pretty sure they're out. They are out, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to check the groups in a minute. So yeah, man, Germany need to pick themselves up and they need to kind of win. A point even is still putting them in a precarious position. So Enrique Hive, I'm seeing in the chat, is Muller in the starting 11? He is starting 11 for Muller. I assume Muller's going to play up top, Musiala in the 10, and then you've got Gnabry on one side. Or maybe actually, no, sorry. You've got, is he going to go with it's looking like a 4-3-3 because you've got Gundogan, Kimmich, and Goretzka. So maybe Gnabry, Muller, and then Musiala out wide, or maybe he's just going to have them interchanging. But for me, it makes more sense if you're going to go Gnabry and Musiala out wide, and then you're going to go Muller up top. I'm going to make that assumption until we see them on the pitch. So yeah, 4-3-3 for both teams. Ferran Torres up top with Almo and Asensio on the wide positions there. Asensio, he's an interesting player. I think when he was first breaking through at Real Madrid, he looked like a real baller. And then he got massive injuries, and obviously now Rodrigo, Vinicius, and all these other guys have kind of way leapfrogged him in the pecking order. It's a shame. I do like the Spain team. I think Balde would have been nice at left back. He's been doing very well at Barcelona, a lot younger than Alba. But of course, they're kind of mixing the experience with the youth. Who else have we got? We've got Pau Torres on that bench as well. Koke on the bench, Loriente, Williams as well, Fati, Morata. It's a weird Spain team. I'm not going to lie. There's some players that I rate in there, some players I don't. But listen, if Enrique can get them balling out, he's got the plan, then you can't complain. MSN cooking. Those were the days. Messi, Suarez, and Neymar. I think that's the best front three I've ever witnessed. Obviously, like since I was, really watching football properly, not looking back. Obviously, other forward lines like maybe Ronaldinho, Ronaldo, Kaká, whatever, would have been when I was a lot younger, and I probably had to not really understand what the hell was going on fully. Whereas this one, MSN was that's a proper forward line, man. Just unbelievable skill, ability, playmaking, just everything, man. They were just the best forward line for me. There's been some great ones, but that one there was wild. Muller in the false nine, Musiala on the left. That's what I'm expecting too. Let's see. We still got Mo putting in all this Manchester United news for God knows what reason. Man thinks he's on United View, fam. man thinks he's on the Man United fan channel putting in all this Man United news like I'm gonna read it. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm not interested in no Man United news. And when you're talking about Gakpo, I know you're still salty off the career mode. I signed Gakpo on the FIFA career mode, and now you're telling me Gakpo is coming to Man United in real life. Listen, don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? They could still go through okay. That must be obviously based on what happened in the other game. Let's see. Mount, Sterling, Saka are not more suited to international football than Grealish, Sancho, and Foden. Sancho has not been doing very well at international level, but I'm going to say this, as I said all the time with Sancho at international level, for me, Southgate, I've seen Foden stink it up for England. I've seen Sancho stink it up for England. So I'm gonna leave it, and just put it all mainly on Southgate. And I'm not gonna put the blame too much on these young players because I do think they're good players. I do rate these players. But Sancho's not doing it at club level either. So I think he's kind of just gone away now. He's kind of blacked out all of his socials, and let's see if he comes back a little bit different. Why did Chelsea let Musiala go and keep Gallagher at Chelsea? Obviously, it's very clear which one has more talent. It's not even a conversation. Musiala, I think, had German. I think his mother or his father was German, so he wanted to go back. They wanted to go back to Germany for family reasons, and of course, when he's 16 years old, no one's going to foresee that he's definitely going to become all of this. We've had loads of technical good players like Boga, like Masunda. If you remember Charlie Masunda from Belgium, we had another technical attacking midfielder there. Sometimes it doesn't work out, mentality, injuries, whatever. So no one foresaw this coming. But yes, I would swap Musiala for Gallagher in a heartbeat. It's not even a conversation. I'm going to try and get Musiala on career mode. I'm really just using my career mode to patch up all of the heartbreak that I've got in real life for Chelsea right now. So we got Bellingham. I'm getting Enzo Fernandez. I'm going to get Musiala next summer. I'm going to bring in Valverde as a Kante replacement. I'm going to get Vinicius as a Sterling replacement next summer as well. I'm balling out. Okay, what else is going? Do you think Thiago should be in the Spain team? Listen, for me, I'm a bit shocked. I'm very shocked he's not in there. I think he's been brilliant for Liverpool on the whole since he signed. Yes, he's had injury issues, but when he's at his best, I think he's quality. But there's a lot of decisions that he'll make, Enrique, that I don't get. But he's a top manager, so I always say if it's a top manager and it's a world-class one, then you kind of just have to let them do their thing. I don't get it, but it is what it is. Maybe he's decided he doesn't want to have too many players in there in terms of the lack of tempo, intensity. He's gone with Gavi and Pedri, 2 young players that are going to give you the intensity on and off the ball, alongside a Busquets who's obviously aging. I don't think he'd play maybe a Thiago next to a Busquets at all. But even still, just to have him on the squad, I don't see why not. But hey, he's picked what he's picked. He's got Koke in there, Loriente in there. Maybe they're going to do more dog work for him, like a Atletico Madrid, Simeone vibes. Spain's bench is a bit suspect. I agree. It's not the greatest. I still don't believe that when it comes to them playing the top teams, they're going to be able to put anywhere near the amount of goals past they put against Costa Rica. I think the finishing, I'm still worried about that forward line when they come up against top teams and the defenses are a lot tighter and they have less chances and the conversion rate has to go up. Then I do worry whether Spain are going to still be able to do their thing in the latter rounds. But they surprised us in the Euros, to be fair, and they started well here. So let's see what they do against Germany. Saul is still on the field. He's garbage, most overrated defender. Spain will crush Germany. That's from YRGTV. Let's see what else is being said. Technical. Technically better hype. How do you do something? Okay, that's not for me. Ronaldinho, R9, Rivaldo. Wait, listen. If I wish I saw this in his prime, in his pomp. You know what I mean? But I was a baby. But that does sound ridiculous. That front four right there from Pedro that's been put in. Yeah, Sancho hasn't done anything internationally. People are saying, no way I'm defending Sancho. I'm defending Sancho because I'm not defending Sancho in a way of he's played well. He's been awful. But I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I did never rate the guy. I really rated him at Dortmund and I wanted him to come to Chelsea alongside Hudson-Odoi. I don't think he's finished, but he does need to fix up. But yeah, I'm not gonna drag him through the mud because I did rate the guy at Dortmund. But yeah, let's see. Let's see what's going on. People are saying he's a bum. Listen, he hasn't got the PNP. Let's be real. He hasn't got the PNP. And that could be a big problem for him. He hasn't got the PNP, and you have to wonder right now in the Premier League, all these wingers, Ziyech, Sancho, all these guys that need combination play or whatever and can't have any PNP to get themselves out of trouble, to get round players, to dribble, to carry the ball. They're struggling. They are struggling. You need to be able to receive the ball under pressure. You need to be able to wave challenges. You need to have a bit of speed. You need to have everything. If you're limited in any of these aspects as a winger, you're going to find it tougher in Premier League than anywhere else. So we'll see, man. We'll see. But, if he doesn't work out, it's none of my business because he doesn't play for my football club. That's my United's problem. I got my own expensive problems as it is at Chelsea. He's there. Kai Havertz, they're saying. People use PMP to rate players. This generation is finished. You need PMP to survive in the Premier League. Matisse, can this Spain team be got at? I'm looking forward to seeing whether they can be. I mean, Laporte is a great centre-back. I think Alba, he's obviously getting older, so you can maybe get at him, try and test him, see what you can get out of him, any loose change. Rodri at centre-back is something new. That's not something that I'm used to seeing, but he's a great player again. Can this Spain team be got at? Listen, I think they can. When you've got Busquets in that middle, if Pedri and Gavi were to get a two-headed ahead of themselves and leave Busquets isolated, if you've got a nippy player like Musiala hovering around Busquets, I do think you can get something there. But again, Enrique is very well structured. He's a top coach, so I don't expect him to be wide open. I don't expect him to leave Busquets exposed. I do expect them to be, compact when they're moving up and down the field. But yeah, I do think there's some weak points in that Spain team for sure. It's not some unstoppable, unbeatable defense. But again, if Spain don't let you see the ball, then this is a whole different conversation. How are you going to attack if you can't touch the football? But I do expect Germany to have some possession and to go toe to toe. So let's see how it goes. I mean, this Spain team it can catch you off guard because it's nowhere near one of the top Spain teams. We've seen the 2010 team in the South Africa World Cup. That team from top to bottom was unbelievable, immaculate. The team that dominated from 2008 all the way to 2012. Your David Villas, your Pedros, your Torres, your Iniesta, Xavi, Busquets, Xabi Alonso, Fabregas, Puyol, Piqué, Ramos. You know what I mean? I could go on and on. The goalkeepers, Casillas. It's just an unbelievable team. This team is not that, but they do have a top coach. And we've seen many a time before top coaches make pretty average players or just decent players look very, very good. But there are some top players in this team. I'm looking forward to Pedri. I really am looking forward to seeing Pedri and Gavi. It's been a while. I don't know why Gavi's wearing number 9. That's the only pet peeve I have with this team right now. It's not important, But why is Gavi wearing the number 9? Somebody needs to explain it to me. Unless there's a reason. Like, I don't know where Thiago is, Grizz. Big up Grizz in the chat. I have no idea where Thiago is. I don't know why he's not in the squad. I was just saying, I don't get it. But, you know, Enrique's a top manager, so I'm not gonna go at him too much. But to be fair, if you want to know why, he does do a Twitch after every single game. The day after, he does a like a Q&A type press conference on Twitch, and the fans can ask him questions. The only issue is that it's all in Spanish. So unless you're going to have a translator next to you, you might not get your answer in English. But yeah, he has his favorites, and that's why Thiago is not in the Spain squad. Someone's saying in the chat, every international manager has their favorites, you know. I will rate Gabriel Jesus higher than Richarlison as a footballer, but obviously Richarlison for Brazil starts because he's in the box more. He's going to make those runs in behind, and he's going to be somebody that wants to get on the end of things, where Jesus is going to drop deep, etc. I'm going to rate Tomori higher than Maguire, but again, Southgate's going to play Maguire because, you know, loyalty tax, you know, Tesco club card loyalty, whatever you want to say, those points are accumulated, and he's playing well. So, you know, international football and club football is not the same thing. So you just have to just sometimes firm these weird decisions. The football is on the BBC, so that's what it's on. Let's see. You can't argue with Richarlison at all right now, 100%. People are complaining why Firmino wasn't in the squad as well. He's been scoring some goals for Liverpool. Richarlison has no Premier League goals this season, but look at the proof is in the pudding, as Culture Cam says. You know what I'm saying? You can see it in that game with the 2 goals. The guy's different for Brazil. Even Ziyech, you know, Ziyech, again, I don't think Ziyech is some player that we absolutely need to build our team around and some redemption arc needs to happen. And oh my God, I'm going to be so sad when he leaves Chelsea. No, but for international, he's a different player. He balls out, man, scoring from the halfway line. He had a great performance today. So it's just weird, isn't it? It's just football. That's how it goes. Okay. Also, I think on this Mason Mount situation, on this contract, I think there was some news that came out from Simon Phillips today in terms of the contract. Apparently, not the rumors not being entirely true on the 300k. I haven't really made my video about it yet because I still want to go through the wage structure at our club and discuss it properly and detailed. But you know, I don't think the situation's ending anytime soon, so I think I've got time in the bank. Okay, what else is being said? Let's see. Sané, yes. I mean, Sané's not in. I don't think Sané's in. Oh, Sané's on the bench. No, Sané's on the bench. That's good. I was worried about Sané. Sané's on the bench. You guys know how much I love Sané. I think he's a quality player when he's available and fit. Obviously picked up a big injury a year and a half ago or something like that. He is on the bench. He wasn't on the bench in the first match, but he's now on the bench now. So I'm guessing he did have a knock or something and he's coming back from it. We still haven't seen Maddison for England as well. He's carrying the knock. So hopefully he gets back fit so we can actually see him. People don't understand that Gavi fits Enrique's system better. Enrique is a misunderstood genius. What else is being said? Also, let me know in the chat. I want to get your opinions on this, right? Do you rate Pedri higher than Gavi, or are they around about the same? I'm just interested to see what you guys think about this, because it's a conversation that's been coming up. People have been maybe talking about, actually we've been on the Big Six talking about maybe Iniesta and Xavi's replacements, etc. Is Gavi getting too much shine because he's paired with Pedri, or is Gavi actually that good and he deserves to be up there with Pedri and they can go as a duo? You know that meme where they've got the I don't know what it is, like these mythical creatures, and they've got the face and the normal faces where they're looking over at their mate, and their mate's like got some weird ass face, like some mad. Do you know what I'm saying? They got some weird ass face, and it's like, we're a duo, not a trio, or you know what I'm saying? Whatever. We're a partnership, and you're just a bum or whatever. People will do it for football Twitter. What is it? Is it a duo, or is somebody riding on the coattails a little bit? I think he won Golden Boy, didn't he? I put in the title Golden Boys because obviously they were all going for it, but I don't know. I think Gavi won Golden Boy, didn't he? So yeah, the midfield was poor for England. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think anybody in that midfield was good. People mainly wanted to speak about Mason Mount, but Bellingham was not good. Bellingham went missing. Rice was, I guess he did his job defensively, but you know, he didn't really punch those passes through the lines. So yeah, I don't think the midfield were great at all. So I think Sterling was all right. Saka gave the ball away a lot. Don't think he was great in the end. But it doesn't matter, to be honest, because He's young. I think you're gonna have good days, bad days. Kane, not great. You know, it's a lot. No one really played well. You know, no one really played well. I don't think anybody in that top half of the pitch had a good game there. Need to watch Gavi to understand the brilliance. He is not overrated. Henderson had to play. Pedri better, but Gavi will be okay. It's a long tournament. People forget this. Okay, let's see. You don't respect football. Make sure you smash up the likes on the way in. If you're just joining us, Spain versus Germany, I'm very excited to see how this game pans out. It's a big game in this group. I cannot wait for the knockouts. I can't lie to you. It's either sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. You know, some games you're just like, wow, what a match. Entertaining, quality, wonderful. And in some games you watch them, particularly the early games. I'm not going to lie. Early gang, fix up. I don't know if it's too early in Qatar. They're still rubbing the dust out of their eyes when they wake up in the morning. The early games are slacking. And I'm always on the early games at the moment. So I know that because I'm doing these games. I'm on these games for DR. These games in the morning, man, shit, they will put you straight back to sleep. The night games are wonderful. Last night we had Argentina. Messi having his moment. Enzo Fernandez, I know he didn't play great the whole game, Messi, but he obviously stood up when it was mattered. Mbappe, France are wonderful as well to watch. Mbappe, brilliant performance. Ghana, you know, versus Portugal. Ronaldo scoring, great game again. We've got Spain, Germany now. Got Croatia just had, but bro, them early games, man, don't even bother getting up at this point. Don't even bother waking up for these early games. It's not worth your time. Stay in bed or wherever you are in the world. Don't even worry about it. Where are you rating the World Cup so far? It's a good question. Everybody give your numbers out of 10. What are you rating the World Cup so far? It's a great question. For me personally, it's tough to rate it right now because it's not over. Right now, it's like a 5. I think we've had some great shocks. We've had some great moments in terms of Japan, Saudi Arabia. The Asian teams have really stood up. Maybe I'm being harsh, but I'm going to give it a 5 at the moment. And that's mainly because the games I've been watching have been bloody awful sometimes. Like, I think I've got the short end of the stick. If you're rating it maybe a 7 and an 8, it's because you got to see Portugal versus Ghana. Great game. You got to see France last night. Great game. I didn't get to watch these games because I was traveling, because I've been doing the early games. And the early games are ruining it. You know what I'm saying? The early games are peak. So, yeah, I'm probably rating it lower because based on what I've watched, it's not been great. You know, and the finishing has been poor. And a lot of games, I'm left frustrated that they didn't finish the job. They didn't put the ball in the back of the net here, there. But yeah, if you've watched every game, then you're going to give a better opinion than I am, because I haven't watched every single game. I've tried to watch most, but it's impossible for me to watch every game at the moment because I'm covering some. So yeah, it's too many games. There's a lot of 0-0s, man. It's a lot of 0-0s. This morning I was out watching Costa Rica, Japan. Do you know what I mean? It's not easy. It's not easy. Ben says, you didn't come to my birthday party. There was hella girls. Listen, brother, I already got a girl and I'm just focusing on the football. Do you know what I'm saying? The World Cup and that. Do you know what I mean? It was World Cup season. If you're at a party, I'm expecting you to have your phone out with the match and you're watching the match. Do you know what I'm saying? The girls, let them play. You gotta be focused. You know, headstrong, focus, bro. World Cup. Do you know what I mean? It's World Cup time. There's girls. There's always girls. All time of the year, there's girls. World Cup is only once every 4 years. All right? Focus. Man, I'm talking about girls. Seriously. It's World Cup. World Cup. World Cup. Man's talking about girls. World Cup. Okay. Let's see what else is being said. FIFA schedule every crap match early. Tell Robbie to move shifts. I'll definitely have a word, you know what I'm saying? But to be fair, now it doesn't even matter because I think next week, when we get to the final round, they're going to start putting the group games together. So the last group games, they're going to have at the same time kicking off. So we're going to be watching them on 2 screens. So I'm going to get to watch 2 games at once, which means I'm surely not going to have any dead games when I've got 2 games going at once. So we're almost at the end of the second round of fixtures. So then after that, we're good. So yeah, it's all G. A lot of people giving it 6s, 6.5, 7. I think my rating will go higher when we get to the latter stages. You know what I'm saying? When it starts to get serious with the knockouts, and that's when it's going to get mad. We might see some shocks there. In the group stages, it's either been good or awful, to be honest. No in between whatsoever. My next FIFA stream, it could be tonight. It could be tonight. I have to see how I feel after this match, because I've had two. This is my third watch along of the day, and I've been traveling all over the shop as well. So, and I need to eat. So I'm gonna do this watch along, but I probably will do it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm excited to play FIFA, man. The career mode's going well. We need to sign Enzo Fernandez, but if I do that, it'll probably be maybe 10 o'clock. Take a little hour in between. So yeah, bear that in mind. Okay. Let's see what's going on. You try to bait you. Facts. Ziyech, a lot of Ziyech prop in the chat. Yeah, Ziyech has done his thing, man. Very, very good from him. You know what I mean? A great performance. Big up, Don Diego. I'm very good, Glenn. Thank you so much. How are you? Let's see. You're a fraud. I'm not a fraud. Do you know what I'm saying? I know you're about to come in here on this Ziyech thing, and you're about to say, "Oh, Matisse, you see, this is why Ziyech needs to play every single game for Chelsea." Rat-tat-tat. Bruh, you can have that opinion if you want to. For me, I'm not on it. Do you know what I mean? I need Chelsea to start having world-class wingers again. I can't lie to you. Why do you think Pulisic and Ziyech are so good for their national teams, but not for Chelsea? It's the same thing we spoke about earlier. Why is Harry Maguire so good for England, but not for his club? Why is Richarlison so good for Brazil, but not in the Premier League for his club? Why is, and we can keep going. We can keep going and going and going. All these players, why do they perform better? The simple answer is that international football and Premier League football is not the same thing. It's not the same intensity. It's not the same style of play. You don't get the same. It's just not the same. So I'm not surprised these guys are balling out. By the way, these are the best players in their national teams. Ziyech, when he plays at his optimum, is the best player alongside Hakimi and maybe Mazraoui in his national team. So, of course, he's going to play well. I mean, if he didn't, his team would be screwed. Pulisic, when he turns it on, he's the best player in the American team. So, of course, he's going to turn it on. Again, the opposition, who they're playing against. Belgium, I'm not going to lie to you. I have not rated this Belgium team. I got them in the sweepstake. If you saw my reaction on DR when I pulled it out, I said, "Rah, I'm screwed. I'm not winning this. I'm not winning this money," because Belgium are not a good team. I look at Belgium as like an older brother to Wales. They got all of these older players that used to be something, but right now they're not hitting the same. Batshuayi, who does he play for right now? Eden Hazard, we know the story there. His brother Hazard doesn't even start consistently. Castaigne on the right hand side, Castaigne, whatever the hell, he don't start for Leicester, my brother. Wetsel, bro, all these guys, Tielemans coming, bro. It's not that deep. These teams are not it. Look at the defense. People are saying about Ziyech. Listen, I give Ziyech all the credit. Brilliant performance. Did you see the defense? These brothers play for Antwerp. Huh? Are you mad? These brothers play for Antwerp. Alderweireld, Vertonghen. What is this? 5 years ago. These men are finished. They're finished. Oh, man, you have to remember what we're dealing with here, man. We have to remember what we're dealing with here. Do you know what I'm saying? And Pulisic, great performance again. But do we rate England's defense? No, we don't. So it's like, do you know what I mean? It's good performances, but, am I expecting them to now come into this Chelsea team, even if they were playing in their favorite position, and suddenly take us to a Premier League title? No. So what are we trying to do here? Are we trying to build a Premier League winning team? Or are we trying to, get our favorites back to their form so we can banter on Twitter? Like, I don't really care whether they're in form or not, because I don't believe right now they're Premier League winning wingers. Premier League winning winners. Premier League winning wingers. Are they? I'm going to ask you that now, based on the performances that you've seen at this World Cup with the 2 Man of the Match awards. Are they Premier League winning wingers? Especially Ziyech, because at his age, if you want him starting, he has to be a Premier League winning winger. Is he? You know that answer to that. No, let's not be silly. For me, you put it in the market and we see how we go from there. Do you know what I'm saying? Where is the all Arab theme? I'm not going to lie to you, I was too tired. I just had some food. I'm so tired. I couldn't be asked to put it all on, but I will be back with it. Do you know what I'm saying? I will be back. But I couldn't be asked today. I'm knackered, fam. I'm absolutely knackered. Belgium with the art of losing, down on point. Listen, I think when it comes to Belgium, they're gonna have to go through a cycle, man. Their team is definitely slacking in many areas. You can see so many weak spots. Kevin De Bruyne is literally the only player in that team that is at its peak that you could say is a world-class player right now. and that is staggering. Oh, Courtois as well in goal. But Kevin De Bruyne stunk up the place as well. He wasn't even good. If you go through that Belgium team today, there's only one world-class player. There's only two world-class players on the pitch, and it's De Bruyne and Courtois. I'm going through the defense, nobody. I'm going in centre midfield, nobody. Both the wing backs, nobody, or full backs, nobody. And the other forwards, no. Hazard's not world-class anymore. So we're literally talking about two world-class players in that Belgium team. And that's it. That's it. So it's not really surprising. It's not really surprising at all. And yeah, it's not really surprising. Okay, let's see what everybody else is saying. Ziyech would cook at Arsenal, in my opinion. Ziyech would be good at City, probably. This is easy to say because all these teams play better attacking football than us. Let's be real. They get more numbers forward. They play it, but okay. So this is why I'm going to disagree with you now. You could say Man City 100% because Man City, with Pep, he's just a magician. But Arsenal, the reason why Arsenal are so good is because they press from the front. Ziyech would not suit Arsenal because Arsenal are very, very, very energetic. They're very quick on and off the ball. They're pressing like mad. They're in your face. That's why in the first 20, 15, 30 minutes, they're always going to goal up because Arsenal attackers, they're relentless. Jesus is relentless. Saka is relentless. They've got Odegaard already in there. They got Martinelli. Ziyech would not suit that team. So I personally don't think that one is as spot on as the City one. Did you see Ziyech's pressing today? Listen, Ziyech is playing for his country at the World Cup. I'm not going to be naive and say that, Ziyech is pressing for his country, so now he's going to press 38 games of the season. It's not going to happen. He's going to give it you extra because he's playing for his country at the World Cup. If he's not pressing for them, then there's something wrong. Do you know what I mean? Of course he's going to do it for them. But over a 38-game season in the Premier League, it's not happening. Would you take Gakpo? Why do you want these guys who aren't intense like Havertz? Ziyech have the tech. Let's see. He's like Bernardo Silva. Lord Jesus. We're doing too much, man. We're really doing too much right now with this Ziyech thing. Please, oh Lord of mercy, calm down. Please do not tell me that he's as good as Bernardo Silva. Hey, Lord Jesus. I'm gonna have to stop now. We've given Ziyech his flowers now. You man are taking it too far. All right. You man are taking it way too far. All right, cool. 15 minutes from the kickoff. World-class tax is crazy. Delivering the Premier League week in, week out, please. Yeah, I have to stop this now, man. People are getting out of hand. I'm hearing nonsense. Man are getting ahead of themselves. Do you know what it is with Ziyech? Because he looks nice when he plays at his best, like he's a pleasing on the eye player when he's at his best, man then will start ballooning him to next levels that he's not on. Do you know what I mean? They'll start putting him in conversations that he's not in because he looks good while doing it. But nah, there's no way, man. This is too much. This is way too much. All right. Just enjoy the day out, man. Just enjoy the day out. Do you know what I'm saying? Enjoy the day out. All right, cool. This game's not far away. I'm going to have my timer ready to go very, very soon. Pulisic has some decent performances, but people are saying we should apologize. I think Pulisic is best outside of Chelsea. I've been saying it since the summer. I've never said Pulisic is a terrible player, but for me, he needs a fresh challenge. He needs a new environment, man. Do you know what I mean? He's tried to make it work at Chelsea. I've said it as well. Going into that Newcastle game that I think Pulisic deserved to start, but he didn't start again after having a pretty decent performance. Him and Ziyech both had good performances against Man City in the Cup. So at this point, I just give up. Do you know what I'm saying? If he's not going to get the opportunities, and then on top of that, I just don't really feel like he's going to cut it here now. It's been happening so often, just round and round in circles. 1 minute he's good, and then he either picks up something or he just drops off and puts in performances that you're like, what's going on? I can't describe it anymore. But one thing I will say of Pulisic is that in the Prem, he does look sometimes a little weak. Same problem I have with Kai Havertz. These players are technically, they might be able to do something, but when they get pushed or shoved, shoulder to shoulder, when you're dribbling, carrying that ball, they're flying over the stadium. They're falling to their knees, and you need to have a little bit of strength about you, man, when you're carrying that football, where you need to be able to ride these challenges. So yeah, it's just becoming a bit long. I don't know if it's fear of injury or what, but I don't know. Anyway, they've been there for 4 seasons, man. Like, I'm tired. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to win titles, man. Germany, Poch is in the studio for the BBC. He spoke a lot about that Argentina team kind of playing around Messi, and it's Messi's team, and you know they're going to work for Messi. And I heard a lot of people talking about this with the pool and all these things, and I was believing it because, you know, 36 games unbeaten is one thing, can't take that away from anybody. But since they've got to this tournament, it's not been looking good, bruv. I'm not going to lie, they have not been looking like the ones before the goal from Messi. You know, he wasn't even having a great game, but they got enough individual ability to get to the latter stages, and that's all that matters. I think right now, if you've got enough individual ability, I think you'll get through these groups and you should make it through, unless your team is just absolutely pants in terms of organization and discipline, and you just can't put together any sort of strategy. But a lot of individual brilliance will save people until they get to the latter stages, and then we'll see who's serious. Gakpo or Leao. I haven't watched enough of Gakpo. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've seen him obviously for Holland. He looks all right. He scored a good goal on his first game. Scored a couple good goals now. But Leao looks good. But again, I've got PTSD with these wingers, man. I need a DM. You know my thoughts. I need a DM, and I need a new midfield. I need replacements for Kante and Jorginho. I need someone even to look after cover when he's not here. I need midfielders. So until I get these midfielders, I'm not really confident in any attacker. But yeah, we'll see how Leao does when he comes to the Prem, if he does come to the Prem. But I'd say right now I'm more excited by Leao. But you know, Gakpo's, I don't know how to describe him. He kind of looks like a little bit like a Ruben when he first burst onto the scene. He's kind of got the height, he's got the potential goal scoring ability and all these things. But I don't know. Let's see how it translates if he moves division. He's putting up some crazy statistics in Holland, but we've seen this before. That's all I'm gonna say. We've seen this before. I need to watch him more though before I talk about him. He's got an incredible statistical stat line, whatever you want to say. He's got a great goal scoring record right now. I think he's only second behind Hairline, but I need to see it. I need to see it in a different division. I need to see it in the Prem. So yeah, let's see what happens. There will be a career mode later. Yeah, 100%. I'm going to run it. We're going to run it at 10 o'clock. In fact, I'll even set it up now, and then you can set your reminders. There's my phone at. So yeah, we're not far from kickoff. Smash up the likes while you're in here. 10 minutes, almost just over 10 minutes to go. Gakpo is literally the Depay regen. He's technically much better than Rashford, so I'm not worried about him coming to United. What else is being said? United fans and their shiny new toys. You need to remember, when you're asking me about attackers, you have to understand that I've got PTSD, and I'm suffering from Lukaku, from Timo Werner, from Kai Havertz, from who else have we got? From Ziyech, from all of these attackers. So I'm gonna be as negative as anybody right now on attackers, because I need midfielders. I need another right back. I need balance. I need that restored first before I even think of attackers. We do need attackers. I know we do. But I need those attackers when they come in to be good. And I need them to actually perform to what I'm watching for other clubs. So that's why I'm saying I need that midfield sorted out. And then I'll start to, you know, get gassed about attackers again. I've been hurt too many times. Let's not ask silly questions. Man said Maguire to Chelsea. Do not make me laugh. McAllister's a wonderful player. I don't think he's played for Argentina yet, which is not really surprising. They got a lot of midfielders, but he's a quality player, McAllister. I remember when he was playing attacking midfield, and then they dropped him deeper because obviously they lost Basuma. And yeah, man, he's quality. He really is quality. I'm gonna set up the other stream so you guys can set your reminders for the FIFA stream. Seems like a lot of people want to see that. So we're gonna run it. I think it's episode 13. So that's gonna be a madness. We got our first Premier League game, so I'm looking forward to playing that. Make Chelsea great again. Episode 13, is it? I think it's 13. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Okay, he came off the bench. He literally played yesterday on Fraud Watch. Time for quadruple this season. Wait, what are you talking about? I told you I didn't watch the Argentina game. So he came off the bench, yeah? I didn't watch the Argentina game. Yeah, I didn't watch it, so I didn't know. I didn't think he played. I thought they started DePaul. So who did they start next to DePaul? Who they started him next to DePaul? He started. I'll say he must have started next to DePaul then. He must have started next to DePaul. I forgot they played against Mexico. Yeah, yeah, he must have started against next to DePaul then, because I know Enzo came off the bench for like 39 minutes. He started left mid. How left mid? Okay. McAllister and some other waste man. They played both. Listen, for me, I need to see Enzo starting now. I need to see Enzo starting. 39 minutes that he played looked very strong from all of the highlights that I'm seeing. So, you know, obviously not just the goal, but just everything that he did on that football pitch. So for me, I need to see him starting. Hopefully we see him starting for Argentina now. I knew they were never going to start him outright because they got DePaul and they got loyalties to the older midfielders. But now it's time to get Enzo in the team, man. It's time to get Enzo in the team. How would you describe? Nah, listen, bro. Do you know what it is, yeah, bro? Respectfully, I'm not gonna keep addressing this guy because that's what he wants. He's disrespectful. I'm not interested in this nonsense on YouTube where people want to diss each other. If he wants to talk to me, he can DM me. But you gotta stop asking me about this guy respectfully because I really don't care. I don't care what he's got to say. He's extremely biased in his thinking. He doesn't want to. He's being a very hypocritical about what he's saying on his stream there. Saying that you don't want to be disrespectful to people, but then at the same time calling other content creators names, saying that football is only an opinion, but then cussing people for giving an opinion. When has he ever criticized Mount Kai? I criticize everybody personally. That's what I try to do. I try to praise everybody and criticize. I just say what I see. Maybe my opinion is sometimes wrong, but you know, that's life. But I'm not gonna be getting into a conversation with someone that's disrespectful. So yeah, that's it. And I'm not trying to give nobody airtime anyway. So that's it. That's the end of that conversation. Bring Enzo to Arsenal would be decent. Xhaka upgrade. You know, when it comes down to Enzo, I think will he go to Arsenal? I mean, I don't know, man. You guys, you're in a weird situation now because your starters are balling out. So then when someone comes in now that wants to start games, are they going to be patient enough to work their way into the team? Do they want to move into a team where they immediately go in? You're not going to drop anyone for him because that would be unfair, even though he is a baller. So I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a tough one. So yeah, it's a tough one. Let's see what else is being said. We're not Chelsea. We're buying it all in January. There's no sanctions. We're still buying. Oh, you're still buying. DePaul is mediocre. The thing is, though, DePaul, from what I saw of him when he was in the Copa America and when he was in the qualifiers, the games that I saw, he was doing his job. You know, he looked good. He looked combative. He looked like a guy that could play the long pass. He looked decent. So I don't understand what's happened. You know, he got a lot of gas. He got a lot of gas. Got a lot of gas before he went to Atletico Madrid. I think he's 28 years old, so he's in his prime. It's nuts. I don't really understand what's going on. It's insane. Well said. You don't need to get into the gutter convo. Big up from San Diego. Big up, 100%. Listen, my main job is to entertain and to, you know, give any insight or any opinions and make sure you guys are enjoying the content. My job is not to get into stupid YouTube beefs. For me, you get into YouTube beefs when you don't have ideas or you don't have anything to bring to the table. I don't have time for that. I've got many ideas. I've got many plans that I want to bring to you guys. And that's it. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm only here to entertain. I'm not here to do this. Zaha is free in the summer. What's your favorite subject in school? Geography. Geography was a nice, easy subject that everybody could get a hold of and a grasp of and do their thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Nice, easy subject. Learn about the Himalayas. Do you know what I mean? Learn about all of these things. Learn about the volcanoes and write those essays and get your A star. It was easy. Very, very easy. Big up, huge fan, much appreciated. Big up, 100%. You know, we gotta keep it. We gotta run our jokes. Even when Chelsea lose, you'll notice that sometimes now I'm just running jokes because you know you gotta laugh or you'll cry. Do you know what I'm saying? You gotta laugh or you'll cry. And the best feedback that I get sometimes is people saying, you know what, that was tough, but you made it a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? And that's good to hear. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's just football. We love football, but it is just football. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not life or death. It is just football. So no matter what happens with Chelsea, we're going to be watching them and supporting them anyway. Obviously, we'd rather them not be trash, but, you know, I don't get too heated about these things. You don't really see me go on too many rants unless it's after a game where they've disrespected the badge, like the Arsenal one. But I'm not really going to get angry every day on here. It's not possible, man. They're footballers. They come and go. They're going to be at the club. They might get sold. They might stay. They're going to leave. They're going to retire. We're going to win matches. We're going to lose matches. Do you know what I'm saying? That's just the way it's going to be. So you just got to get on board, get on with the ride, and hopefully pray that your club don't disrespect you and actually show out with a decent performance. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then. Okay. And by the way, I just want to say this, right? Any more comments on this guy, I'm gonna ignore. Okay. I've said what I have to say now. I know he's gonna clip this and watch it back and all this nonsense and make a documentary on it. I've given you guys my answer. I've addressed it enough times now. I'm not gonna be responding to any more nonsense about this because, you know, it's attention seeking, and man is a fully grown man, so we're not gonna play this game. Okay, so that's the end of that. All right, I'm gonna set up the FIFA stream for later at 10 o'clock. Kickoff is coming, and I'm going to I'm going to get the timer ready. So I've created the FIFA stream. I don't have the title for it yet, but it's up. It's going up now, so that you can set your reminders on that one. That's 10 o'clock FIFA stream today, and like I said, I'm going to get the timer ready as well. Going to get the timer. Okay. All right, let's do this. Let's get the timer going. Okay. Right. Let's get the timer. Yeah, Ziyech, we said it already, but Ziyech, incredible performance. Really good performance. He was brilliant. He was at the heart of everything. I thought him and Hakimi down that side was the most threatening. But even Buffal as well on the left was good. And then you had obviously Mazarari. So I just thought the wide areas, they were just really strong. And then, yeah, Ziyech balled out, man. And he was unlucky with the offside goal and whatnot as well. My predictions for this one, I'm going to go with a... That's a good question. I'm actually going to go with a... You know what? I'm going to go with a Spain win. I'm going to go with a Spain 2-1 win. And I'm going to go for Germany to be knocked out. I'm going to go for it. Yeah, man, I'm going to go for it. Let's just do this, man. Let's just do this. Listen, I'm happy. I'm fine. I have no problem with Kai Havertz being benched because he didn't play well in the last game. I don't think the striker role really looks good on him. He didn't look good. So yeah, I mean, I don't think there's an issue. There's no issue. I'm not surprised, and I'm not particularly bothered. He's not doing it for Chelsea, so you know, I want him to do well. But if he's not doing well, it's not gonna affect me. Do you know what I mean? There's someone's gonna have to take an L in this tournament in Chelsea for representing Chelsea. Not everybody can win, so you know, if he doesn't step up, he doesn't step up. None of my business. Do you know what I'm saying? None of my business. Okay, what else we got? Smash up the likes. Let's get it. Kickoff is only a moment away. I'm excited for this. Let's get it. Big game. Safe draw. Gavi and Pedri midfield. Enrique ball. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just... It's a tough call. Anybody can win this game. You know, Germany do have top players, but I'm just gonna go for an early exit. I'm gonna go for a shock. I want to see an early exit. I want to see carnage. I want to see carnage. Okay, Spain 5-0. Nah, they're both dead. If you don't know, you know what I mean, then you're good. You know what I mean? You don't have to worry. Let's see. The KDB is nothing special. Just Trent in midfield, spam crosses at the back post. I'm not going to go that far. He was not good today. I agree with you. He was bad. He was really pretty poor today. There's a lot of moments where he was kind of holding on to the ball for too long. I saw him do that in the first game as well. I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is a top player. He's both footed. He can do pretty much everything. I mean, maybe he thought Hairline was in the box. You know what I'm saying? It's Batshuayi. You got to tell him that it's not where it seems. But he is a top player. Last time these two played, Spain won 6-0. Time is coming up. Let's rock with it. Let's go. I want this game kicked off. Let's move. It's going to be a top game. Listen, if this one don't work out for me, then I'm done. Do you know what I mean? I did the USA versus England match. It didn't work out. It finished 0-0. If this one don't work out, then I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. All right, let's kick off. Come on, let's go. Come on, man's hovering near this timer, ready to go. Let's do it. Bang, let's do it. Game kicks off. I should do that more often. There we go. I figured out how to get the timer spot on. 4, 2, 3, 1. Okay. Kickoff. Would you take Tielemans? Nope, I wouldn't take Tielemans. I've been very strong on my stance on Tielemans for a long time. Good player, but wouldn't take Tielemans. All right. And I also didn't understand why Arsenal fans were so hell-bent on getting Tielemans as well. When for me, you need a DM, 100%. You need a party replacement because your DM depth is not there. I think you can get away with Vieira coming in for Xhaka. We saw that already. You can get away with that. All right, let's go. 41 seconds in, Spain in possession. I'm gonna give you a mix of commentary and opinions. See what they do, what the team shape looks like. Back four for Spain, Laporte to Rodri in the centre-back position. This could be maybe something that Pep tries when Phillips is fully fit. You never know. If he's... Because sometimes Pep don't have no centre-backs. I don't know what it is with injuries at centre-back, but sometimes they don't have nobody. So you might even see Rodri at centre-back for Man City, and then Phillips comes in and plays in the DM role. That could happen. So just interesting to see how he does, because against a proper team now, not Costa Rica, no disrespect, but against someone serious, because it could actually happen at club level more often than you think. I remember sometimes he used to even put Fernandinho at centre back as well. Actually, did he put Fernandinho at centre back? He also put Mascherano at centre back. Was that him, or was that some other manager? I remember Mascherano used to play centre back for Barcelona as well. Who did that? Was it Pep? You probably let me know in the chat who did that. I'm trying to think what manager put Mascherano at centre back, because I know Pep. These coaches got a habit of putting these central midfielders at centre back. Musiala just getting his first few touches there as well. Big day for Germany and Hansi Flick, former Bayern Munich guy. He's got to get his win. He's got to get his win. People are watching. No foul. Big pressure on Musiala today, for sure. Thoughts on Courtois? He's world class. Courtois, I know he made a mistake, but he is world class. He made a big mistake though today, and I was a bit shocked. Some people were saying that there was bodies in front of him. Even for me, still, you can't get beaten in that position. He made some saves before that, but yeah, that was a howler. That was a howler. The second goal, I think is not. It's not as big an issue. I think it's just, it's a great finish. But the first goal, not good. Not good at all to get beaten like that. Who's this? Almo. Still playing for RB Leipzig, Almo. I'm guessing. I think he is. Ball's been playing forward. Spain got the recovery pace. Jordi Alba's still pretty nippy, to be fair to him, considering his age. Still got that pace to get back. Thoughts on Courtois? Yeah. Yaya Toure. Yeah. Oh, he put Yaya Toure at centre back. Yeah. See, that's another one. I even forgot about him as well. Putting bare midfielders at centre back. They just love to do it. When you look at how important build-up players these days, it's not really surprising. Maybe we should put Jorginho at centre back. Can you imagine? Should put our DM at centre back for him. That'd be brilliant. That'd be mad. Can you actually imagine? Put him in the middle of the back three, so he's obviously more in the central regista role. That would be mad. All right, he's giving the ball away. Come on, push up the pitch. Let's go. Spain pushing up. Not making it easy. Always won the ball high up the pitch. Well done. Well done, Spain. Good. What you got for us? Oh, brilliant. Oh, brilliant play from Spain. Almost. Heavy touch. A bit of a heavy touch. Bit of a heavy touch, but very, very good football. Musiala, Pedro, Gavi, generational. Okay. Here it comes down the right-hand side. Just passing it around the back here, Spain. Here's Simon out to Laporte. Now Jordi Alba down this left-hand side. Lovely pass into Pedri. I love watching Spain when they're playing their good tiki-taka, man. It's good to be back. We saw some meaty Spain performances in that little transitional period. We're starting to see this nice football again. It's good. Getting back to the old days under Enrique. Playing some nice football, man. Asensio madness. Pedri, Gavi and Musiala generational. I'm not going to give him that. I'm not dashing out the generational tag again. I gave it to some players I shouldn't have, and I'm not doing it anymore. I'm holding it. The only generational player I'm giving is Mbappe, and then generational finisher you can get Hairline, and that's where I'm going to leave it for now. That's where I'm going to leave it. Generational is a big word, fam. It needs to be treated as such. There's probably more, but again, there shouldn't be too many. It should be a word that you like to kind of be selfish with and don't use too much. It's a very special word. You should be selfish with it. Make them absolutely have to show you everything before you even give them that praise. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, go on, Spain. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh! Oh my God. Oh, that was so close. Almo. Wow, what a rocket of a strike. If that had gone in, that would have been beautiful. Oh, I think that's a brilliant save from Neuer. Yeah, it is. Oh, Neuer, what a save. What a save from Neuer. This is where you need your top goalkeepers. Big hand. Oh, big save from Neuer. Off the crossbar. That would have been an outrageous goal. Brilliant start to this match. Spain are playing the ball about at a pace. This is Enrique ball at its best. Beautiful to watch. Really, really good to watch. If this Spain team could get themselves a top striker, we could be onto something. But I don't know where they're going to get this top striker from, but they need to get it. I know they scored 7 goals in the last game, but I'm still not convinced with the strikers. Yeah, that was a brilliant strike, man. Brilliant strike. Asensio's still got to step it up as well. Let's see. Look at the way they're hustling. Look at the hustle. I love this, man. This is Spain, man. This is why I say 2010 was my favorite World Cup, because Spain are my favorite World Cup winning team that I've witnessed. That's why I always say 2010 is my favorite World Cup, the South Africa one, because it had the vibes, it had the quality of football. The final was incredible. It had the shithousery and the fly kicks and also the British. It was everything you need it to be, man. That Spain team from 2008 to 2012 and that Barcelona team under Pep and Enrique, some of the best footballing. It's the best football teams I've seen in my life. It's the best teams, my favorite teams. And Spain, man, they're giving me some nostalgia, man. The way they're kicking this ball about, the way they're playing this ball about, man. Pedri, Gavi on that counter press, but then the tech that they have when they're on the ball is just beautiful to watch, man. This is what I'm saying. This is why I keep saying you don't have to have pressing without tech. You can have both. You can have hard work and you can have tech. You don't have to choose. A lot of people feel like you have to choose between hard work and ability. You don't have to do that. Just watch Gavi and Pedri in this match so far. They're hard working. They're helping out Busquets, who's kind of like the old man in the middle, the conductor. But when they get the ball, they're great to watch. Really, really great to watch, man. Saying Gavi is my pit bull. Anyway, listen. I'm not going to lie to you. If I could go back in time and they wouldn't sack Tuchel, and then if it didn't work out with Tuchel, and they got Enrique, I would be happier. Yes, because obviously we rate Enrique higher than Graham Potter. That's not even a conversation. But we can't go back in time, and I do hope Potter does well. And we're gonna give him his time. Do you know what I'm saying? There's definitely always question marks because it's his first time at the top level. But you know, hopefully he does well, man. Hopefully he does well. But of course, Enrique, if I could pick, man, I would have him, of course. He's a top manager. Oh, woo! Germany coming out to play. Germany coming out to play. I think it's offside. They've given Simon with the save. Simon with the save. Enrique would be amazing. Yeah, man. You watched that World Cup final live. It was boring as fuck, to be honest. But Spain passed. Yeah, I mean, listen, of course, now because Spain keep the ball so much, you know, people won't, not everybody will enjoy that. But I enjoyed it. You know what I mean? I loved watching Spain and Barcelona pass teams to death. I love that. I love it. I'm not going to lie. I do love it. Just utter, total domination. I love it. I love it. I do love to see it. Because I knew they were passing with a purpose. It doesn't feel like when Chelsea have possession sometimes and you know there's nothing going on. Even though they have possession, that you know that these teams are passing with a purpose. They have a plan, and they're just trying to make their plan come to fruition. You know, you're watching them constantly, methodically trying to make their moves into find these gaps in the half spaces, and they're circulating the ball to try and find these gaps, and they're waiting for that defensive shape to F up what they're going to play. And they're capable as well of playing a killer pass to make you go, wow, you know, this is not just pointless possession. When they have the ball and their opportunity to play a killer pass is there in between the lines, they'll play it. So it's not the same as having possession and just going side to side and backwards and playing slowly as well. So it's different. It's different. Here we go. Well, obviously we know that, and it's Xavi and Iniesta. Of course, it's different. Ballers, man. 11 minutes gone. Tiki-taka was the ultimate form of football. There's nothing I hate more than when Barcelona doesn't have the ball. I get angry. If I grew up as a Barcelona fan, I would be angry too, because I'd be so used to Barcelona dominating games and playing this style of football that if they didn't play it, I'd be like disgusted. I'd be absolutely disgusted if they didn't play the style of football that I grew up watching. It's elitism at its finest, isn't it? It's like a spoiled kid. If you was like a Barcelona fan during their peak and their pomp, you're spoiled, you know what I mean? Because really, you don't really ever get that again, but you want it. You think you deserve it. So you're going to demand it. Look at this counter press, man. They're onto them like a rash. Look at Spain. Look at Spain. They don't give them any time. They don't give these German players any time. And I think, listen, they don't give them no time. I don't know what the plan is for Flick, but this is mad. It's giving me vibes of last time these two played in the Euros, or way back when. I think it was the final of the Euros. Can't remember which Euros it was. 2012 maybe. It's nuts. Switch it. When that. Ooh. Woo! Careful and get yourself booked. You know, and this is a German team that have ballers. They got Kimmich. They got Gundogan. You know, they got Goretzka, Musiala. Like, this is not no scrubs. This is a proper German team, but they can't keep the ball. Look at the way Spain have got the ball back again. Oh, you have to give it to these young players, Gavi and Pedri, man. Look at them. At this age, look what they're doing to this very, very good German midfield. They're dominating this German midfield. Wow, this is a thing of beauty. This is, really is, people. To do this at this age is very, very impressive. Proper. Barca just need to sort out their holding midfield, because I don't know who they're playing there. Got Busquets in there, but obviously he's going to go to America, so I don't know who they're going to play in there. Is it going to be Kessie? Is he good enough? You've got to get someone proper. You know, if you're going to have Gavi and Pedri for Barcelona, you've got to make sure. I will take offense if they don't get someone proper. I will take offense. You're going to play these two ballers and make sure that you got the right holding midfielder, a proper top one. And then once you get that midfield is finished, it's done. Done for the next decade. Don't have to touch it again. Do not have to touch it again. Oh, Kessie doesn't play as a DM for you guys. You know, you guys confuse me, man, because you got De Jong. You got De Jong. De Jong is not really De Jong is not a DM for me. He's like a he's part of the first phase, but he's not a DM. I think De Jong is more of like a deep line playmaker. Then he kind of moves into the 8 position because he's good ball carrier. He's like a cover. I just say De Jong is like Kovacic. Kessie's box to box. Okay, so I thought you signed Kessie to be a DM. Oh, so you're looking for a DM. Okay, I thought you signed him to be your DM. To be fair, thought you actually signed him to be your DM. Because I know De Jong ain't no DM. I don't care how many times people try to tell me he can play DM on his own. He's not a DM. Not a DM. He's got to play next to a DM for me. Rodri would fit Barca, yeah, 100%. Rodri fits everybody. Win the ball, well done. Well done. Yeah. It's very impressive. Free kick. We're offside. No, free kick. So McAllister. So as you guys were saying, McAllister was playing left mid. For how did I didn't like I said, I didn't watch it. I only got to see the highlights. I got to see like towards the end, obviously, where the goals came in and whatnot. But I didn't watch the whole game. So how was McAllister on the left midfield position for Argentina? Because I ain't never seen him play left mid before, so that's mad. He's a baller though, so it doesn't even really surprise me they've decided to put him over there. They could put him anywhere, maybe. Let's see what you guys are saying. He was dead. Okay. These men are like, yeah, it didn't work. He was dead. He was dead. Man, them are not mincing their words. They were not impressed with they were not impressed. He was better than DePaul. I heard DePaul was awful. Like people, because when I was because what happened, right, is I was trying to get home from studio. I got my hair cut, and then I was trying to get home, and then like Central London, like Bond Street, just got closed down, man. And man I just had to go a different way. It took me time to get home because I was even considering doing the Watchalong for this, but I couldn't get home. And then I just saw the TL cussing out DePaul. Everybody was just like, DePaul is awful. Why has he hoodwinked us? He's horrendous. Da 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 da. He was getting cussed out. And I was just like, wow, this is insane. DePaul is catching heat. So yeah, I don't know. I should have gone and checked his stat line. Maybe there's bare turnovers or whatever, but yeah, he was getting heat. Spain playing out from the back. DePaul was horrible. I heard as well, Argentina basically vertical passing was a myth. Like they just didn't have anybody in the middle to put the pieces together. Like they just avoided the center of the pitch, moving like some U shape. This is what I'm hearing. I've put a title on it now. So yeah, the FIFA stream is up. 10 o'clock. We'll go live. Give me an hour to just get food and that. And then we will kick it off and we will look to do a Mazzolini. I'm gonna try and wrap up the Enzo Fernandez deal. And then we're gonna be playing our first matches, and that's that. Straight into the Premier League. Pentagon formation. Oh, not the Pentagon. Oh God. Not the Pentagon. Oh Jesus. Oh wow. Not the Pentagon. You know how much I hate that. You know what we call that on this channel? We call that the circle of safety. That's what we call it, the circle of safety. Because nobody wants to get in the middle and orchestrate and create havoc. Because it's too dangerous in the center of the pitch because there's no space and you have to be brave. We call that the circle of safety. Because if you stand outside on the edge of the pitch, you can see everything. You don't have to scan. You don't have to turn. You don't have to move at an intense pace. You don't have to be bodied. You can just stand out on the flanks and look in. The circle of safety. That's what we call it. Oh, so they did the circle of safety. Never. Never, never, never. How's the Ziyech stocks going? Do we hold or sell? Listen, you can do whatever you want. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's why I have this channel. I have this channel for all opinions. As long as everybody's respectful. It's why I've had so many guests. I've had so many collabs with every Chelsea content creator, because I'm just out here just having debates. I enjoy debates. I actually prefer debates over anything else. I love to have a conversation, and because I know when I'm having a debate and you're seeing the person and me go back and forth on our opinions, that you guys are enjoying it because you're getting all of the perspectives. They always say, if you're in a room, you need to not be the smartest person, or you need to have many varied opinions. There's no point sitting in a room and everybody's got the same opinion. Otherwise, you're never going to progress. So, you know, for me, yeah, hold your stocks if you want to hold them. I'm not holding them personally. I'm not holding them because I think his time is done. I don't think we play to get the best out of him, and I don't think he's even the player to get the best out of us. I don't think he's a Premier League winning winger, and at his age to start, he needs to be Premier League winning level. Every single young player that we have, if they don't get to a level where they can win the Prem, then they have to be a very, very useful squad player that can make an impact like a super sub. And if they're not any of those things, then their position is up for grabs to leave. So, you know, if we're trying to be the best club in the world, which we should be aspiring to be, then we have to have top players. We have to have world-class players, not good players that sometimes play well and, you know, we have to cash in and cash out. No, I need top players. So personally, I'm not doing it, but I don't think he's perfectly suited to the Prem, but depends at the team. Because some teams, you know, some teams play a brand of football that might help him out. I don't know. But for me, not me. Not me. But full credit to him, though. Full credit. Because he had a great game today. Why did he shoot from there? Woo! It's close. It's a good save. Jordi Alba on his right foot. Damn. I don't know why he's shooting on his right foot, but he's doing it. And it was a good shot. I need you to tell Saeed that De Gea isn't playing for Spain, because if De Gea was playing for Barca, he would have been ran out of Camp Nou for how horrible he is on the ball. Yeah, but we know that De Gea is not a ball-playing goalkeeper. And to be fair, this all started because we started cussing each other's goalkeeper. He started cussing Mendy, and I started cussing De Gea. And now, like, both of them can't play on the ball. So there's nothing to say. Do you know what I'm saying? To be honest, they're not good enough on the ball. So yeah, man. I mean, we knew De Gea wasn't going to be in this team, man. Let's be real. We knew. As soon as we saw Enrique in charge, we knew De Gea wasn't going to be in this team. So I'm not surprised. We all knew De Gea. I mean, Kepa's not in the team. He's got Raya and he's got Sanchez. And you all know that Raya and Sanchez are great ball-playing goalkeepers, especially Raya. Sanchez is a good ball-playing goalkeeper at Brighton. He's really developed, because I remember we spoke to that the Brighton fan about this as well. But Raya for Brentford, this is what I love about Enrique. He doesn't just go off club. He's taking Raya at Brentford over De Gea at Man United because he believes in the way he plays, and he's not gonna pick or have any politics come into play or any name status. He said, "I'm taking the Brentford goalkeeper over De Gea," and I have to respect it. Some people will say Sanchez is better. I've just been very impressed with Raya. Very impressed. Very, very impressed. Because I didn't know about him as much, because obviously we've been keeping an eye on Brighton because of Potter and whatnot. Raya's really surprised me this season. Like, he's gone up a level, man. He's gone up a level. He's been winning matches for Brentford, or, you know, saving them in matches, and his distribution has been wonderful. His distribution against Man City at the Etihad was nuts. So yeah, man, very impressed. But they're both very good. Both very good on the ball. Yeah, I personally have been more impressed with Raya. I think sometimes Sanchez can have some moments in goal where I'm like, that save was a little bit rusty. It was a little bit rusty. But I'm not watching either of them week in, week out. So I've also seen that we've been linked with Felix at Atletico. I haven't done a transfer video in a while, or a news video, because obviously the World Cup's going on and the algorithm don't take too kindly to it. And I ain't even had the time. But I will do a video on all these things. I just want to make sure that it's actually concrete. I don't want to talk about it and then the next day it gets rubbish and it's not real. You know how I'm like with the news. I don't really fuck with the news like that. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But that was a bit of a random link, João Felix. I'm not going to lie. I wasn't expecting that link. Bit weird. I saw he was also looking at the goalkeeper at Porto as well. So, yeah. I don't know what's going on. But we're probably going to get a new goalkeeper. I need to see Gnabry there. That was a foul, wasn't it? Yeah, free kick. Felix gets linked to every club. Don't forget Kepa. Yeah, Kepa's not in the squad. But again, I haven't really changed my opinion on Kepa. I've just kind of enjoyed it for where it is. Praise in isolation. He's been in great form this season. But again, there's still parts of his game as a goalkeeper that I worry about. Oh, that was close. That was close for Germany. Oh, that's a bad pass. Simon. Oh, we got to be careful. Gnabry with a good shot. That was bad goalkeeping from Simon. Just passed it out to no man's land. Yeah, I still don't trust Kepa from a cross collection standpoint. Dominating your penalty area and being, that authority that you need to be on set pieces. And I want my goalkeeper to be a cross collector. Like, I didn't grow up on Petr Cech, one of the best cross collectors, and then Courtois is another great cross collector, to then have a goalkeeper who shits himself for crosses. I can't be doing it. So, yeah, that's why Kepa's probably never going to be the solution, because he ain't going to deal with them crosses. So yeah, I need the perfect goalkeeper. So it's a position that I don't have no patience for. I can't lie to you. The two positions that I don't have patience for is striker and goalkeeper, because these are the two positions where it's points. It's match defining. You miss chances, you don't score goals, you don't win games. You concede goals, bad goalkeeping, you lose games. It's simple as that. I don't have time for it. I don't need to do the development thing at all. Just get me the brothers that are ready to do the business. Can do the development elsewhere in the pitch. That was David Villa and Puyol having a conversation in the stands as well. Germany have stepped it up in the last 5 minutes or so, been causing some problems. They've won the ball again, high up the pitch here. Maybe Spain are tiring a bit. They put in a lot of graft in the first 15. Now Germany are starting to get back in the game a little bit. Neuer with an awful clearance. Here comes Spain. Oh, good pass. Take the shot. Oh, damn, Asensio. Oh, it was Torres. Torres, not Asensio. Torres. It was lies. It was Lias, fam. It was Lias. Come on, bro. He was on All You Can Eat Chelsea. Probably know him from FTBR. It was Lias, fam. All right. Torres name PTSD. 100%. And then the fact that his first name is starting with an F. More than you can believe. More than you can believe. You see, this is the kind of question that you're asking me for a clip. Don't ask them dangerous questions. Listen, come on now. Let's not be silly. Let's not be silly. They're different players. They're different players as well. They're different players. I have to add that. I don't like it when people compare him to the wrong player. If you're going to compare him to someone, actually compare him to someone that plays his role, because I'm seeing. I've always said this. People compare him to like central attacking midfielders that are creative, and he's not that guy. He's a 8. Do you know what I'm saying? He needs to be deeper. He needs to be a lot deeper, and he needs to kind of. He's kind of like I don't know how to describe it. He kind of like goes next to a creative player, if you know what I mean. You have him to give you that balance if he's playing well. If he's playing well. If he's not playing well, he doesn't play. And he's not always playing well. I think people need to understand that. People need to understand that Mason Mount is not always having a good game. And if he's not having a good game, then you can say he's not having a good game and move on. It's not hard. And if he is having a good game, then it's brilliant. But for me, he's over talked about. I think the England game showed me that he's over spoken about, because people were talking about him, but Bellingham was just as bad. Saka was not good. Kane was not good. But yeah, everybody was talking about Mason Mount, and it's like there's just this obsession with talking about Mason Mount, whether it be positive or negative. People talk about Mason Mount way more often than he needs to be spoken about. Like it's just not that. It's just not necessary. He's spoken about way too much. Rudiger has booted it away. Absolutely lashed it away. A lot of people will like compare him. So obviously, like me and Miz disagree on this. Liaz has no ball knowledge. Nah, that's not fair. Liaz is he's a good guy. I'm taking prime David Villa. I'm not gonna lie, I love David Villa. I've got a soft spot for David Villa. Ibrahimovic was a great striker, but I love David Villa. But yeah, when it comes to Mason, when people say that he's like Milner, he's not Milner. He's not Milner. Like I've actually said this so many times. Like he's not. People say he's a road runner. He works hard. If Pedri didn't have the tech and he kept doing this off the ball work, people would call him a road runner. But they don't call him a road runner because he actually has the tech as well to match. So he works hard and he's good on the ball. I've seen Mason in the 8 position many times through his development, and also even under Lampard and under Potter a little bit for a couple games. And I've seen this guy can play football. He's a good player. I've seen him nutmeg João Felix. I've seen him do great things. I've seen him do the half turn against Porto. He's a good footballer. He's not a road runner. But for me, sometimes managers, they see that he works hard and they use him as a presser and they use him as a road runner. And because he works hard and he wants to play, he's going to do it. And then for me, it's stunting his development. So one thing I will say is I don't think he's developed I don't think he's really kicked on since his first Player of the Year season. I think when he won the Player of the Year the first time, that's when you saw Mason Mount is a very, very, very good footballer. And for me, I still believe he's got world-class potential. But his development in the last year and a half is not really kicked on. He's got the stats, but he's spamming a lot of stuff, and it's just there's no composure consistently, and it's not what it should be. So maybe it's because he's played different positions. Maybe it's because he's overplayed. I don't know where it is, but they need to just, for me, get back to playing him in his best position. And then if you're not going to play him there, then just get other players that can play in the positions that we need them to play. I don't want to see him playing in the front three, spamming shots because he's the only attacker that will take a shot, or because we don't have good enough attackers. Get good enough attackers so I never have to see him in attack again. Simple. Just get good enough attackers so I never have to see him in attack. And then I'm good. I had Maddison as my starting midfielder on form for England. Yeah, I mean, his Wembley record is not great, but there's loads of top players at the end of their career. Certain aspects, their record is at finals. Say like people will dig out Henry for his finals or whatever. Every player's got their bad little hoodoos that they're not good at. But what I will say as well is that if we don't fix up and he doesn't fix up as well, and we don't come to some sort of situation where he's back developing on the trajectory he should, then he's going to become some needy guy. Do you know what I mean? If we just keep doing this, so something's got to change, because the performances this season haven't been great. Apart from maybe a couple of matches with Potter at the start, and then on top of that as well, last season, statistically very good, but I maintain I think Rudiger and Thiago Silva were better for me Player of the Year wise. I think they should have got it. Fernand offside. He's right-footed, to be fair. Yeah. Is some people just seeing this now, or am I behind? Let me see. No, I wouldn't give him 300k. Absolutely not. No. Personally, if it was me making decisions, I wouldn't give him 300k. He deserves his new contract. I think he deserves about, maybe like a 200. Oh, what a miss. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That is bad. Shit. I see what you man are saying now. That is horrendous. What a bad miss. I think he deserves like a 200, and then maybe you can incentivize some of it. But not 300. And I I haven't made the video, so obviously this is why a lot of questions are being asked. I I don't believe that he's demanding 300k. I don't believe that because it just doesn't make sense. I honestly, he might obviously in negotiations, you always start high and then you trickle down and you meet in the middle. That's just normal. If you don't do that, then you're silly. You know what I mean? Nobody negotiates at their low point or in their midpoint. You negotiate from a high point and then you meet in the middle. Everybody knows this. That's how negotiations work. I haven't read the articles, so I don't know if it's just stupid headlines and they're trying to be clickbait. Like I said, Simon Phillips has kind of rebuffed a little bit of it, or he's kind of said that it's BS or whatever. I need to read that as well. I don't believe that he's demanding 300k because I just don't. I just can't understand how that makes any sense. If he's rejecting 200, maybe the bonuses aren't right. I don't know. But for me, 200 plus you're incentivizing some of it to make it up to whatever, then I don't mind, you know. When you take, I think a lot of people have a big issue with giving him that much money, but this is where I disagree. I've seen players like Kai Havertz come in here who have not really achieved much and they're straight away on 180 or they're straight away on 190. At least you can't have a conversation who's done more for the football club in the last 2-3 years, Mason Mount or Kai Havertz. Like, there's no conversation. They're poles apart. So I do want to get our wage bill down 100%. I think the wage bill needs to come down. But at the same time, you have to reward players and pay them what they've contributed. And he's contributed. So he's contributed a lot more than people that are around that wage and on more as well. So you get the wage bill down, but you also have to reward people and actually give them their fair dues. So that's where I'm at with it, to be honest. But no way, 300k base is nuts. Go on. Close. You can't do 300k base. That's nuts. Oh yeah, it was due to length. Well, yeah, maybe I don't really mind what length he signs, to be honest. It doesn't bother me at all. Doesn't bother me. But this is why, you know, when I was saying hold off a little bit, clearly it's not as easy as just sign the contract. You know what I mean? Get it done, because there's clearly back and forth going. So let's see what happens. But you know, he's not. I don't expect him to go anywhere, so I don't really worry about it. To be honest, because he's not. I don't expect him to leave. I can't imagine him leaving. To be honest, people will get excited. The people that don't like him, they'll say, "Oh, get this guy out" or whatever. He ain't going anywhere. I'll tell you that. No, he's not going anywhere. So I can guarantee you. But I personally, like I said, I don't want him to go anywhere. I don't want him to go. I think he's a very good player. I just think we need to sign better players first of all, so the competition is stronger. So if he's not playing well, then you can actually legitimately say, okay, we don't need to play him because we got better players, or we got better players in form or whatever. Right now, the quality stinks. So that's how I see it. If he leaves, will you be heartbroken? I don't get heartbroken, man, over players, to be honest. I'm not going to lie to you. Reece James is my favorite player right now. I think Reece James is like, everybody has their favorites. Reece James is my favorite player right now. I just love him. I just think he's world class. He plays at top level consistently. If he wasn't injured, then I think he'd be the best right back in the world. By everybody would understand that. I still think he is anyway, but it's just the injury issues. If he didn't have injury issues, then he'd be unbelievable. You know, he's clearing away for me our best player in that age category. So that's how I see it. Just top player. So, but yeah, man don't really give a shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Man will wake up the next day and someone else will come in and it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? I don't want him to go, but if he goes, then I guess that's what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, Reece James for me is just, he's world class. He's the only young player right now that walks into every team. You know, you can't say that Mason Mount goes into the Real Madrid midfield, but you can say Reece James goes into the Real Madrid defense at right back. So that's how I see it. That's how I see it. Yeah, he's just a baller, man. He's just a baller. All right. Played it back. Clear it. Get it forward. Launched. Winning the header. Oh, here we go. Right hand side. Gnabry. Well, oh, Jesus Christ. Mad block. Tackled. fouled, free kick given. Obviously, Jordi Alba having a bit of a mare moment. Yeah, he's late on that one, Gnabry. Remember when I was gassing up to get Gnabry for like 5 days on the transfer window before it was like confirmed that he ain't coming, obviously. No one really believed he was going to come in, but it was fun while it lasted. It was fun while it lasted. I'm going to switch at halftime to a different channel, but I think I'm a little bit behind you guys. Ball comes in. Rudiger. Oh, Rudiger. Oh, that's someone that we're missing in our team, you know. We're missing this brother. Yeah, I miss him a little bit now, I can't lie. Yo, Rudiger. Oh, is it offside? Oh, everybody's saying it's offside. Oh, no. Oh, damn. Offside. Yeah, I saw bits of Enzo last night. I did, yeah. Looks like a very good player. Needs a DM next to him, though. What a moment. They're checking it and it's going to be offside. Wow. Mad. Yeah, I'm caught up now. I'm caught up. Offside. Yeah, I'm not behind anymore. I've caught up. I switched the channel. All right, game's continued. Simon. 0-0. Not going to count. Not going to count. I would disagree, bro. I think Reece James for the last 2 years has been playing at a world-class level. And I think the only reason why people have question marks is because he gets injured. But for me, he's been playing at a world-class level for 2 years. So I'm not hesitant on giving him that tag. I'm not hesitant on giving him that tag. Yeah, my time is actually on this time. Yeah, it's on this time. My time is on my timer is on 41:52. So I'm about 5 seconds behind my time here. Yeah, about 5 seconds. About 5 seconds off. Hudson-Odoi, uncomfortable conversation. 1 year left. He would be blocking pathway for a young player. I think it's time to sell. I don't think it's uncomfortable, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it's uncomfortable, man. I'm in my ruthless phase. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm in my ruthless phase. You know, it's a shame at the moment. I do think the guy has potential, but his finishing is what's a big problem for him, because he needs to be able to put ball in the back of the net. You know, if you're going to be an attacker or an attacking midfielder or a winger, you got to score goals. In the modern era now, if you're going to be creative winger, you know, that's all well and good. But this Chelsea team needs goals, so it's not like we have a striker banging them in 30 goals a season. So we'll see what Potter thinks of him. But yeah, man, his future's definitely up in the air, man. And it's a shame because I think there was something there. I really do. The injuries really not helped. The underlying metrics always look nice, but it's long. He'll just block Hutchinson's path. Well, Hutchinson will play off the right, so I'm not really worried about Hutchinson, so to speak. But if you're a left winger like a Leao coming in or something, then it's a long day, innit? You're not really going to ever see the football pitch of Hudson-Odoi and say Leao actually, you know, bangs, then it's just game over. Someone said, man, I ain't defending no Chelsea players no more. Bro. They have to start doing the business for the crest, man. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not their lawyers, do you know what I mean? I'm not their lawyers, man. I ain't got time for this. I'm not even getting paid for this, man. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not getting paid to be their lawyers, man. So I'm defending them, and then they keep doing crimes. You know what I'm saying? I keep ending up back in court having to defend them. Getting tired, man. Getting tired. These men have to send me some lawyers' fees. Dio is 24 years old. Balde is the best left back in the world. Woo! Yeah? Best left back in the world. Balde can become the Reece James soon, and I'm not even joking. Sounds like somebody I need to be looking at for the old career mode if Cucurella ever gets unsettled. Listen. I've seen Eden Hazard leave. Do you know what I mean? I ain't got time to be attached to players like Hudson-Odoi. I like him, but I'm not gonna get like mad emotionally and like crying and that if man leaves. Do you know what I mean? Man's lost Eden Hazard, for fuck's sake. I'll be all right. I'll be all right, man. I'll be all right. Rudiger with the shot, saved, punched away. Simon's looking a little bit dodged today. I'm not gonna lie. I'm keeping an eye on this Simon brother. He's looking a bit dodge. Look at the way. Do you know what? Yeah, with Pedri, it's the simple things, man. But when Pedri receives the ball, the way he uses his body to receive it and then to like elegantly move himself into the next phase of play, it's just a wonderful thing. It's the simplicity. It's beautiful to watch. The simplicity of the way he plays. Bruh, look at this guy, man. He's just a little demon, isn't he? Oh, he's a demon. You've seen Pogba believe I can't be too attached to bums like McSauce. Oh. Balde is world class going forward and defensively. Theo Hernandez is a baller though. He is a baller. Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah, I really do like this offside system, and I hope they bring it into the Premier League. Whatever semi-automated system that they've got, they need to bring it to the Prem because it's really good. The system is quality. It's really, really strong, man. Strong system. It's doing the business. Okay, so there's a headline. Headline, Mason. This is from Simon Phillips. Mason Mount rejects. This is the headline. Mason Mount rejects more than 200k contract for Chelsea. Chelsea fans, what a prick. Reality, base fee rejected is way less. Gets semi near 200k with bonuses that could take years to reach and are unrealistic. There you go. That's why with contracts, yeah, you got to be careful because you don't know the structure of the contract. You don't know the structure of the contract, what the bonuses are, how the 200k is being hit, and all these things. Do you know what I mean? Sounds like a normal reject. Sounds like a normal reject, especially if they're trying to get him to sign that and on a 7-year deal. Fuck that, bro. I'd reject it too. I can't lie. All right, so that's that sorted with. 40. So yeah, halftime, done deal. Let's pause the timer for a second. Cool. There's flaws with the offside system because one of the offside goals of Lautaro against Saudi, he wasn't offside because they showed the wrong Saudi player. Oh, really? Fair enough. I didn't see that one. So that's the game I wish I covered, but I didn't watch it. I didn't cover it. Sorry. What's with these 7-year contracts? Todd must relax. I mean, I think it's a style that he likes to do in his American teams. He likes to get them on a big long contract. Personally, I know Simon personally, so that's why I'm a vouch to say that his sources are pretty strong. I know he knows people very close to Mason, so very close. So for me, unless those people are telling him wrong information, he's only giving you what he's been given, and I know his sources are proper. So it depends on whether they're lying. Obviously, people can lie. You're never going to know what the truth is because people can lie. Do you know what I mean? They can lie because they want certain information or they want the story to be told in a different way. But I don't know. All I know is that I know him personally and I know his sources are good. So, and I think he had a good window. So yeah, that's what I have to say. Okay, I'm reading out all your comments. Get your comments in, your opinions on the first half. Justin has said Gavi's ghosting. Spain dominated the run of play, but both sides look equally likely to score. I agree with that. I think Germany have definitely stepped it up towards the end. Extra scrutiny on him all the time. I think because people will put him next to players that he shouldn't be next to. Regardless of the context, we should never really mention his name with Neymar at any moment. It doesn't make sense. They're not the same player, but just don't do it regardless. Don't mention Mount and Neymar in the same sentence. It just doesn't help. A lot of the time he gets named with these players and therefore it causes problems. If you just try to be level-headed with the player and you don't put him on a stupid pedestal that he can't even think of reaching right now, he's got to just focus on his football and actually get into form, then bruh, you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know, you're just setting him up to fail. I'm reading. Which of the current Chelsea XI would start in the Arsenal team? Reece James, obviously. Who else is there? Reece James definitely starts. I think. Who else is there? None of the forwards at the moment. I mean, if you're going off form, this is not a conversation because none of our players are getting on form. Mount is like Saka. People compare him to Ronaldinho. Saka going forward isn't great. Neither is Mount. They just run around a lot and defend well. They're good lads. Mo again. Another boring game covers my bro. How many times am I gonna come into a game and I'm seeing a 0-0? Honestly, it's just ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Top 4 hopes. It depends on the transfer window. If the transfer window doesn't go serious and we don't bring in the players I think we need to bring in and get rid of the players we need to get rid of, then we probably won't make it, to be honest. So I wait for the transfer window to end first. Let's see. What else is being said? That's the half. That's one person saying it. It's time Kovacic. I think it's time for Kovacic to be sold. He was great today, Kova. Again, for Croatia, from what I'm hearing, statistically, it sounds like he had a great game. Kova, for me, I prioritize getting rid of Kante and Jorginho over Kova. But Kova's injury issues are a concern and they need to be rectified. But first of all, those two, in my opinion, replace those two, leave Kova, and then hopefully Kova gets better with the injuries and then go from there. That's how I would do it. That's the order I would do it in. Because I still think Kova on his day he's now hitting that height. And I think Kante is more injury prone than Kova. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I'm prioritizing that. Okay, I think I've caught up a little bit. Okay. I don't know. Saka's a good player. I don't agree. Kova does too. He's underrated. For sure. Silva, maybe if it was a back three. Yeah, it's very important to mention that. These 0-0s. Bro, I am cursed. I am actually cursed, bro. Every time I try to cover a match, I don't get goals. Like, it's actually paining me, bro, in my chest, in my heart and my soul, bro. I just want to see goals, bro. Is that so hard? It's just long. It's actually long, fam. It's so long. Like, I just don't get. I just don't get it, man. People are enjoying 2-0s and 3-2s, and I'm just out here getting all the 0-0s, bro. Germany dominating the midfield. At least we're seeing top players play, though. So at least I'm happy with that. I wouldn't mind a season of no Europe just to focus on building the squad and its chemistry. I hate that, but I understand where you're coming from, but I hate it. Tony, Kovacic and Kante play time is the same. Is it? Okay, maybe it is. I just feel like Kante he really ain't coming back. He really, I just really feel like that brother is just not coming back, man. Glad you didn't cover Argentina versus Mexico. And then on top of that, if you look at who's costing more financially, then it's definitely going to be Kante. So if you're talking, if they're both playing the same minutes, I personally don't feel like the performances are too far apart either. But I feel like Kante plays less. I haven't checked the stats, but it feels like Kante plays less. But yeah, for me, you know, cost. If you're talking about cost now, then you know, it still falls in Cover's favor. Why would you hate not having Europe? We can't keep winning forever, bro. I'm not saying you have to win, but bro, I want to be in Europe, bro. Of course I want, bro. I want to be in the Champions League, bro. That's how you attract the best chip. That's how you attract the best players. Okay, let's see. Wow, a lot of people are really not feeling Pedri. I'm seeing a lot of slander for Pedri. Damn. Holy damn. That's mad. Okay. You need Champions League always. I agree. The L's Chelsea are getting now is only the beginning of the process. Gavi's hiding. Do I have faith? Of course. Yeah, of course. Of course I have faith in him to turn it around. Listen, he hasn't even got started yet. You know, he's only just walked through the door. He hasn't even got started yet. He hasn't signed a single player. He hasn't done anything. So yeah, man. Listen, you just have. I've got patience. So yeah, I do have faith that he'll turn it around. He has to. He's only just come through the door. So he has to. Okay. I think after this World Cup and after January, we'll see a shift in the tide at Chelsea. Watch yourselves. Maybe we'll win the Champions League again this season. Pedri and Gavi are literally playing against men in midfield. They're getting bodied. When someone said Fred is better than Kante, I have to question their sanity. Yeah, it's mad. Fred hype. Okay, let's see what else is there. Silva balls out for Brazil in a back four. Stop this nonsense that he can't play in a back four. I don't think anybody's saying he can't play in a back four, but in the Premier League, again, this is why we can't keep comparing international level to Premier League. Premier League is different. In Premier League, ideally, you want him in a back three to look after him. It's not because everybody knows he can play in a back four. He's not a back three centre back. He's never been a back three centre back because he's played at PSG in a back four. He's played at AC Milan. We know that Silva can play in any back line, but as he's now getting older, to look after him, you put him in the back three. If you give a shit about him, you put him in the back three. If you don't want to look after him and you want to rinse him out and you want to have him going out wide and defending on the flanks, then go and stick him in the back four. But if you want to look after him, preserve him like you should, then you stick him in the back three, especially in the Premier League. That's how I see it. Would you rather lose Pulisic or Ziyech? I think at this point, it's a good question. I'd probably say I'd lose Ziyech first. Yeah, I'd probably lose Ziyech first, but bruh, why am I picking? Someone just said it. Why are we picking? we're looking to bring in quite a few attackers, so I don't think there's going to be space for either of them, and I think they'll both be better off outside the club now at this point. So yeah, I'm not interested in hoarding players. You know, if I can see that the grass could be greener for them elsewhere, then often enjoy the sunset. Do you know what I'm saying? Go and enjoy yourselves. It's a shame that Canada got knocked out. They deserved to beat Belgium. They did. I watched Belgium both games and I wasn't impressed. Belgium lucky to win against Canada, and then today they got what was coming. Morocco destroyed them. And yeah, I think Belgium are in serious shit. They might sneak out of the group if they do what they need to do against Croatia. But after that, if they meet serious opposition, I think they'll be going home quite quickly, Belgium, because I'm not impressed. And I've got them in the sweepstake, but I'm not impressed at all. Not impressed. I didn't watch Croatia, so I'm not sure about his performance tonight. I didn't watch Croatia I saw everybody's tweets and whatnot. I was traveling. If I'm on DR for the first 2 games, just know I'm not watching the next game because I got to get home. So that's where it is. I was covering Japan versus Costa Rica, and I was covering Belgium versus Morocco. So I was never going to get to see Croatia. I don't know how you man are watching all these games. I'm not going to lie. It's a lot of games, man. It's from 10 o'clock all the way through to 9 o'clock. That's a 12-hour shift almost. That's an 11-hour shift. That's a lot of hours, man. Obviously, you've got your break in between. I think you got maybe an hour in between each game. So a lot, man. Yeah, man. I can't be out here watching all these matches, man. If I get 3 out of 4, I'm very happy with that. 3 out of 4, I'm very happy with that. I'm probably watching a lot of the games that a lot of people aren't watching, like maybe Japan, Costa Rica. Maybe a lot of people are not watching that. But yeah, not possible. Not possible. More than you can believe, not possible. That Canada defender Miller is a beast. We'll love him at Arsenal. Okay. Alphonso Davies obviously got his first goal, and first goal for Canada, I think, at a World Cup. Jonathan David, I don't know what you man are thinking of him. I haven't really clocked him too much yet in the World Cup. Not really seeing too much yet. How was he today? Was Jonathan David good? Because obviously there's a lot of talk around this guy's name, but I haven't seen too much from him, to be honest. Haven't seen too much. And obviously, he probably should have took the penalty. Maybe should have took the penalty against Belgium. Obviously, Alphonso Davies ended up missing it. But I haven't seen too much. David tried, but not good enough. Interesting. Jonathan Davies is very bummy. I remember when he came to Stamford Bridge in the Champions League game. I think I was there live, and I didn't see nothing from him then as well. So I haven't watched him week in, week out to be out here saying that he's bummy, but I ain't really seen nothing yet. I ain't seen nothing yet from him. People saying Kevin De Bruyne is letting down his country, but what can he do with Roberto Martinez as manager or whoever his name is and all the other players around him like Wetzel? It's not a great team. He wasn't good, but it's not a great team. It's not a great team. I'm not going to lie to you. You got Batshuayi up top. You got Hazard, who's on his last legs. You got his brother, who's not really going to help you out too much. Not even a consistent starter for his club team. The pivot is whatever. Onana's in there from Everton. It's Castaigne and right. It's just not it, man. It's not it. Anyway, let's get the clock ready for the second half. If you want to set your reminder for the career mode that is kicking off at 10 o'clock tonight, it's up on YouTube at the moment. Let's see if we can get this timer in. Come on. We're going to get this on time. Jesus. All right. Game's kicked off. Oh, game's not kicked off. Good. So I was struggling with the timer and said I'm going to give it extra. There we go. All right. Game's second half's kicked off. Let's see what we're working with. I think, yeah, listen, maybe I'm getting a bit more ruthless, but I've seen a lot of these footballers at my football club for 3, 4, 5 years now, and they're not delivering consistently. So that's my only answer, is to get them out. I can't lie to you, fam. It's the only way I can answer the question. Do you know what I mean? If I've seen a player at my club for 3, 4 years and they're not stepping up to the levels of the Chelsea, then you got to go. If I didn't even get one full season of you at Chelsea level in 3, 4 years, then I don't really know what to say. You have to go. I know there's context and all this, but brother, I'm on a timer. You know what I'm saying? Life is short. I need league titles, fam. I don't have time for your crying, for your tears, fam. You just have to go and cry elsewhere. The game moves on. I'm not 40 seconds back on my screen, but listen, if I'm behind what you're on, then I'll switch channel in a minute. Here they come, Spain. Put it in the box. Unlucky. We need a goal. If this ends 0-0, I'm gonna start to think that there's something wrong. If this ends 0-0, I'm starting to think that, yeah, it's not. Oh, I'm starting to think maybe I got to stop doing these watch-alongs. I don't fear your takeover. No, I don't, because it's not happened yet. Let it actually happen. Let me see how much money they got and what their plan is, and then I'll tell you if I'm scared. But there's too many clubs in this league with money, man. I'm not even scared anymore. What's another club with money, fam? Doesn't make any difference. You man already spent loads of money anyway, so I don't even really mind. When everybody's got money, does anybody really have money? Do you know what I mean? That's the question. But nah. 47 minutes gone. Go on. Well done. Out for a throw. We need goals. We need goals. Good pass. Well done. Rudiger's gonna deal with that. Rudiger has improved as a centre-back so much since Thomas Tuchel, started working with him at Chelsea, and ever since then he's never looked back. Honestly, he's just back 3, back 4. Rudiger's just been unbelievable, man. He's peaked. He's properly peaked. It's mad because before he used to just be like good, nothing special. He was just good. Now, proper world class. Like Rudiger's just, I don't know what Tuchel done to him, man. Yeah, Tuchel's done a madness, man. Tuchel's done a madness, honestly. What's going on, man? Move this ball. What are you time wasting? You think we ain't got things to do? Chop, chop. Jesus Christ, fucking Simon's out here pissing about. Like we ain't got all day, mate. Hurry up. Choppity chop chop. Like we ain't got all day. Jesus Christ. I still don't understand why Gavi's wearing number 9. It's proper triggering me. Why is a central midfielder wearing number 9? Somebody explain this to me, please. Why is a central midfielder wearing number 9? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Wide free kick. Vámonos. Come on, vámonos. Come on, referee. Tell these men to hurry up, man. It's late. It's late in the UK. It's late in the UK, man. Stop playing. Yeah, it's so weird, isn't it? Gavi number 9 and Pedri number 26 is so strange. While I think it's great to see the underdogs go through and put up a fight, the issue is that once we get to the knockout stages, it becomes too obvious as to who's going to win it. I hear it. I do hear it. I get what you're saying. But it's football, and you never know. They might just keep shocking you. Like, we've seen Greece win the Euros. We've seen, South Korea get to a semi-final of a World Cup, I think. We've seen big things happen. So I'm more than happy to see these teams, maybe like 2-3 teams try and go on a journey, and try and do something out of nothing. Try and do something crazy that we haven't seen. So yeah, I want to see upsets. The more upsets, the better. And if that leads to a predictable end, then you have to give you have to pay homage to the team that actually managed to stick it out and stick to their expectations. But I'm sure it won't be predictable. I'm sure it won't be. There's going to be enough big teams left where it's not predictable. You're going to have a France. You're going to have a Brazil. You should have an Argentina. You should have a Portugal. You should have enough. You should have enough teams in there where it's not predictable. You're not going to have one big team and a bunch of dark horses. Yeah, I wouldn't. I should get a Red Bull. You're right, man. I should get a Red Bull. It's been a long day. Jesus' finishing at Arsenal has been very messy, man. It's the only part of his game this season that's been underwhelming. Every other part of his game has been brilliant. The guys hold up the ball brilliantly. I've been so impressed with Jesus' hold-up play this season. His hold-up play has been brilliant. The way that he's able to obviously go past players is brilliant. He's pulling out wide, etc., creating chances. It's just the finishing, fam. The finishing has been pants, but I'm sure he'll step it up. I don't think his finishing is going to be poor all season. I think he just needs to get a goal, get the confidence back, and then I think you'll see him finish on a decent tally. He doesn't need to get 20 goals or something. Just needs to get a decent tally. As long as the wingers keep scoring, he'll be fine. Here they go. Oh, out for a corner. His aim should always be 15 minimum. He should be going for 15 minimum. I don't know what he's on currently. Needs to try and finish the season with 15. Ferdinand Torres is coming off, and Alvaro Morata is coming on for Spain. Rudiger is taking this goal kick. I'm guessing Neuer must be hurt or something. Oh, God. Yeah. That's why I wanted Jesus at Chelsea. Like, not because I think he's going to be some deadly finisher who's going to get us 20 goals, but just because he helps your team create more chances. He links it up. And I think, again, I said this before, if Chelsea are going to piss me off regardless, I'd rather them create loads of chances and play good football than don't create any chances and not win. Do you know what I mean? If you're going to choose not scoring, you rather create loads of chances than not create any. So that's just the way I prefer it. But let's see what we got. Because then you could just sign goal scoring wingers and then you're sorted. Yeah. If your winger has an eye for goal, it's not a problem. Literally, it becomes no problem whatsoever. You just drop him deep and you get two wingers that could score goals and that's it. You're sorted. He's the perfect Firmino replacement. I'm surprised Liverpool didn't go for him, but I guess maybe City would never sell to them or they thought they was above it. But if you're looking for a Firmino replacement, Jesus is perfect for that. Then you have like Nunes coming off the left and Salah on the right, maybe. Whatever. Get your goals that way. It's a pity. Yeah, it's a pity, man. But Morata wearing the number 7 is weird. Bro, all the squad numbers are looking hella weird, man. You've got Pedri wearing 26. It's all nuts. It's all kicking off in this Spain team. The maths is not mathing. Yeah, I did have him as a preference over Sterling. Yeah, Jesus. I do like Sterling, but I just feel like Sterling. I don't know, man. I don't know. We have to fix ourselves up for him to be at his best. We need to sort our shit out, man. We can't keep relying on him to be our main guy. Do you know what I mean? He needs to be part of a team, a well-functioning, organized system that's on song. And then if you have that, then he's a top player. But if you're throwing him into chaos, then which is what we did, we threw him into chaos, then trying to play him at wing back and all this nonsense, it's not working. Oh, what are they doing? Spain playing out from the back. Germany. Oh, big save from Simon. Listen, you see this Simon, brother? I've been watching him all match. Yeah, we need to get one of our Premier League goalkeepers on the pitch right away because this Simon, brother, is not serious. We're not serious, brother. Simon, it's time to go. It's time to bring in our Premier League goalkeepers. Premier League. Big PL. But Simon is doing a madness today. He's giving the ball away like 2-3 times. He's messing around. Get me Raya, man. Get me Raya on that pitch. Big up Brentford. The hell is this guy doing? He's trying to give them a goal. This is insane, fam. Ooh, cleared away. What front three are you hopeful for next season? Realistic. It's a good question. I've never thought about it, man, because like I told you, I got PTSD with the attackers. Everybody always talks about attackers because that's what excites people, obviously, because it's goals and it's skills and it's excitement. But I'm all about the midfield, so that's where I'm excited. So that's why I've never really thought about the attackers too much. I like the attackers we're looking at, the scouting, but there's so much PTSD. I don't really know if I even trust myself with who I'm going to go with, because it seems like every single Chelsea attacker can flop. It doesn't matter who we sign. It seems like they can all flop. So I don't know. I just don't know anymore. I'll have to see, man. I'll have to see. We definitely need to get a right winger, though. We need to get a right winger. We don't have no right wingers, so we need to sort that out, unless we're going to put Sterling there. I do like Nkunku, but now that he's injured, I'm a little bit worried. PTSD again. But I do like what I'm seeing from Nkunku. We need the midfielders, man. We need the midfielders. I'm banging on about the midfield. Because if another attacker that I rate comes in and flops, I'm gonna give up from. I'm finished. Can't be asked. Proper can't be asked. Shot from distance, saved by Neuer. Bro, Saul. Is that Saul? Bro, why does he move like a dump truck, fam? Saul is... Hey, listen. If you had Saul and Maguire at centre-back in the Prem, it would be mad, fam. Saul and Maguire partnership would be insane. Hey, Lord. These brothers are moving like trucks, fam. Saul is moving like a locomotive. He's moving mad, fam. This brother is crazy. What did he eat as a kid, fam? Massive. Man is huge. Did you watch Locked In? What's Locked In? Is that a Foot Asylum series? I haven't watched it. Morata has improved. Come on. We need a goal. 60 minutes gone. Big up everybody inside. Tackles late. Mistimed tackle from Kimmich. Oh, Foot Asylum. Yeah, I've not watched it. Heard about it, but I've not watched it. I don't really get much time to watch content. Here we go. Good turn. Oh, Musiala. This brother's got brilliant. Musiala's close control is really good, man. His close control is really, really good. It's really good. It's really good spatial awareness. Uses his body really well. He's the ideal number 10. Ideal number 10. He's got something about him. I like him. He's not afraid to take people on, go past players, score goals. Good player, man. All right, free kick for Germany. Half an hour to go. Half an hour to go. Oh, that's a bad ball, man. What's going on? What's going on with Kimmich? Is that Kimmich again? Oh, Kimmich has lost his way, man. He's lost his way in this match. Man's got booked and then he's kicked out for a goal kick as well. Where's the quality? This game has slowed down massively, man. Tempo's dropped off. Jesus Christ. Morata, well done. Play it. Okay, good switch, well done. Come on. Almo's trying to fight for that shot. Cutting inside. He's not going to get it. Busquets. Wow. Good ball, Busquets. Well done. Oh, good ball. Well done. Goal! 1-0. And it's Morata with the finish. Spain have taken the lead against Germany. At last, we have a goal. At last, we have a goal. And it's a wonderful goal as well. Really well worked. Busquets with a lovely ball out to the left-hand side. And then just kind of passed into the box. Morata with a really good finish outside the right boot into the top corner. Caught the goalkeeper by surprise. Morata has put Spain 1-0 up off the bench. Enrique, super sub. So really, really good ball in. It's onside. Jordi Alba passes it into Morata. It's a clever ball. And it's a fantastic finish from Morata. It's a wonderful finish. Does exactly what he needs to do. The ball does sit up really nicely for him. So you can kind of get the height on it. It's much easier to get the height when the ball bobbles a little bit like that in front of you. Gets the height. Yeah, he just gets a lovely connection. The ball bobbles up very nicely and he just puts it in the top corner. It's beautiful. 1-0 to Spain. Happy days, man. Happy days. I'm happy. Happy. More than you can believe. We have a goal. Game on. Germany. Oh, almost another situation. A bit overhit from Almo. Maybe that pass could have been getting another opportunity. Spain. Here come Germany. Germany under pressure now. Germany under big pressure. Now they've got to do something. Headed away. Shot blocked. Foul. Oh, man. Wow. I find it a disgrace, says Pedro Neves. He says, I find it a disgrace that Germany are going to lose 2 games and still get out of the group. Whoever changed it from head-to-head to goal difference is a criminal. Mad. Yeah, that would be disappointing, isn't it? Should be head-to-head, you're right. If they get out of the group after this, it's mad. Costa Rica should not get their ass slapped, though. I can't lie. It does force you to remain competitive for the full 90 minutes. Costa Rica's out here losing 7-0, and then they go and beat Japan. It doesn't even mean anything because these man's goal difference is so disgusting. But maybe Spain, I don't know, man. Maybe Spain will let Japan off, man. Just let them off. Let them pick up a point or something. Let them leave with something. Oh, what an opportunity. Oh, what a chance for Asensio. This guy, man. Gavi, really good. Great vision. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Lord Jesus. That finish was horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. Should be doing far better than that, Asensio. You got time and space. It's on your favoured left foot. I think he even had time to take a chance, take a touch. Just disappointing. I think Williams is going to come on now for Spain. And Koke as well is going to come on, I think. Making 2 substitutions. Nico Williams, yep, coming on. And Asensio's coming off. There you go. Yeah, about time. Perfect person to cook in transition. 100% spot on. Perfect person. They've gone 1-0 up now. Time to get some pace on. Perfect person to go in transition. And do a madness. Gavi's coming off for Koke. Just give a bit, maybe defensive, more defensive minded in midfield. They're ready to go and cook on the break. The Williams brothers. The Bilbao brothers, yeah. Gavi's come off 100%. Here comes Germany. Out for a goal kick. Germany kit's really nice, man. It's never good to see fans upset when they have face paint on. It's never good. It's never good. I'm going to do a FIFA stream later. And then tomorrow, I will definitely do a COD stream because I'm not at DR tomorrow. I have the day off a little bit. So I'm going to do a Call of Duty stream tomorrow. I'm going to do it during the day when one of the other games are on. We're definitely going to do the Portugal game. We're not going to do Brazil because I have a meeting. I'm definitely going to do Portugal game, 7 o'clock kickoff tomorrow. And I'm going to do Call of Duty during the day when one of the other teams are playing. I think the fixtures are a little bit light, not looking too. We'll keep an eye on the game while we're playing COD, but I'm gonna play during that. So COD will be tomorrow, definitely. So Twitch 100% tomorrow. More than you can believe. I don't know about this under 19 striker, Craig. He scored 7 goals last game. I don't watch the under 19s to be fair, so I'm not sure. Sounds like a madman though. Sounds like an absolute madman. I'll check out the highlights though. I'll check out the highlights. Who are they playing against? Who are they playing against? I actually want to see that. 7 goals. That's mad. Tell me who they were playing against. I'll check out the highlights. Bro, I'm telling you, when you got face paint on and your team's losing, it don't look good. You can't be out here with face paint on with an upset face. It's not looking. No, it don't. It was bait. Oh, well, I didn't fall for it because I didn't even say the name. So, gotcha. I was just testing him. You know what I'm saying? I told him, come send me the game then. He couldn't send it to me because he's baiting me. But I didn't say that. I didn't say it, so it didn't work. Why you got 2 first names as your name anyway? Brother's name's Craig Paul. It's not making sense, man. You might need to get better with your names. Are you not a mod? Oh, wait. Whoever is the mod, yeah. No, I'm not involved. Can't lie. It didn't work because I didn't say it. Man thought I was really going to say take wood. Mad. Crazy. 68 minutes gone. Spain 1, Germany 0. Oh, Pedri with a lovely turn. Oh, Pedri! You just overhit the pass, man. You just overhit the pass. Oh, man. No, is Leroy Sané coming on? Don't play with that one. Leroy Sané is coming onto the pitch. Come on. That's my baller. That's my right winger. I tried to sign him on career mode. Everybody was like, stop. You're wasting money. It's true. I was wasting money. They were spot on. Sané is coming on. We love to see these things. One of my favorites coming on to grace the pitch. Yeah, it's all right, bro. Don't worry about it. We will block the spammer, though. This one that just came in. I love Sané, man. Sané's he's just a baller. Let's see what Sané's cooking. He's back. This helps me not have Neymar playing right now. This is helpful. Oh my God, my brother's miskicked it. Almo needs to chill, man. I know he's not the same anymore, man, but I'm still gonna get gassed. I know he's not the same anymore. It's that big injury that he had, isn't it? A year and a half ago. I can't remember what injury it was. Was it? What did he do? Was it an ACL? I can't remember what injury it was. 20 minutes left in this match. Are we going to see Spain hit them on the break and get the second, or Germany going to step up? It's time to step up, in my opinion. It's time to step up. Here he is. Go on. He's giving it away. Well done. Pop it back into Sané. Lovely. Oh, well done. Here we go. Forced. Here comes Spain on the break. Williams. Go on, Williams. Take it to the corner flag. Don't know where you're going, but you've got to go somewhere. Williams, he's going to take his man on, I think. Oh, wonderful. Unlucky. Nice idea. Nice idea. Sané shouldn't have left City. I mean, yeah, I like to see him in the Prem. I can't lie. It's a shame that he left the Prem. I was enjoying. No matter what flank he played on, especially right, left wing Sané was solid, man. Left wing Sané was solid. Man was just being the Ryan Giggs without all the controversy. Do you know what I'm saying? Man was just doing his thing. It was a beautiful day. A left footer on the left wing. Can't get any better. Like a Gareth Bell. Oh, what a chance. Oh, what a chance. Musiala just dribbled it away. That's what they're saying. It's a great ball into the box from Musiala. It's a good ball from Musiala, man. Good ball. He's a good player, isn't it? Musiala, that baller. Who was that in the box? Oh, you guys are ahead of me. Musiala's missed something. Let me see. Sané. Oh, here it is. Musiala. Oh, no. What are you doing? Jamal, you have to score that, bro. You have to score that. That's a massive opportunity. An awful, awful strike. He had an easy sweaty, they're saying. Oh, that's awful, man. What a chance that was. That is horrendous, man. Bro, look at it. Bro, square it, man. You either square it or you have to finish it, but such an easy chance. Header over the bar. It's bad, man. It's bad play from him, man. Should be doing better than that. I wouldn't even say, like, I wouldn't even be bothered about him shooting, but he's got to score. You're right in front of goal, bro. You just pick your spot. You have to, if you're not going to score that, you have to pass it. But it's actually a very simple opportunity. Yeah, you got to pass it, man. Unless you're putting that in the back of the net, you better make sure you have passed that ball. Because what a chance. Here comes Spain. Almo on the left. Needs to chop it. Well done. Pedri saying he's wearing the 26 just to remind people how young he is. If he strolled up with the number 8 shirt, they start thinking he's 26. It's mad. Man's wearing the 26, you know, trying to pretend like he's some young player. Bro, you being experienced. He played he played every single game last year. Olympics, everything. They burnt this man out. Bro, it's just the way Pedri moves, man. It's just smooth. I love watching him, man. He's so smooth. Everything he does is just smooth. Oh, is he onside? Oh, nobody with him. Needs support. Williams. Oh, Williams, what are you doing? What are you doing? Silly. Barca got their revenge on Bayern. Just pass. I don't know, bro. I don't think everybody... I don't know. Big disconnect, I think. A lot of disappointment. Oh, go on. Play it. Right, just play it inside, man. Busquets is just chilling there. If you got an opportunity to play a vertical pass, fam, make sure you play it. Well done. Go on, Pedri. Pedri. He looks like he's right. He doesn't look real from the way he plays. Just to look a bit fake from. Everything's just perfectly weighted. It's like, where's the mistimed pass? Where's the poor ball control from? Where's the reality from? Where's reality for this kid? Bro, Pedri's he's just a bit fake from. Plays like it's FIFA, fam. It's just like, it's not making sense. Come on. Rudiger just hopeless there, that one. Come on, come on, come on. Germany coming forward, searching for this equalizer. Williams. Yeah, it has to go across there. Yeah. I was thinking of lowering the difficulty on Call of Duty because I've been getting slapped up on that game for too long on campaign. I don't know what you man think for the ones that have been watching the Call of Duty campaign on Twitch. Should I bring the difficulty down to finish the campaign? Or do you man like seeing me get shot up like this? Because man needs to finish that campaign, fam. It's getting long for me. Honestly. Let me know what you think. I was debating it. I was debating it. Come on. No, keep it. You fight in relegation. Come on. Go on. Go on. Yes, yes, yes. Musiala. Oh my God. Straight in between the both of them. Pedri. Yeah, he's different. He's different. He's different. There's no point. Yeah, fair, fair. Keep it. Everybody's saying keep it. Bro, Musiala's got to pass, man. He's got to pass that ball. Getting a bit too greedy, mate. Got to release that football, man. Go on. Sané. Musiala. Sané. Sané. Oh, good defending from Spain. Williams. Here they come again. Germany. Oh, someone slipped. Here come Germany. What a tackle. No, ref. Ref, he got the ball. He got the ball. Oh, my days. Oh, they're looking for handball on Busquets. Is that a penalty? I feel like his hand was in a natural position, though. I don't really feel like it's a penalty. I don't know what the rule is anymore, to be fair. They keep changing it. No, I don't think you can't give that, man. His hand's in a natural position. He didn't move his hand. Just kind of just hit. And close quarters as well. This free kick is in a very good position. And Simon has been playing games all day, so I'm looking forward to something. But they're saying this is going Rosette. That's no free kick. Refs clowning. I think he won the ball. I'm not going to lie. But Leroy Sané and Kimmich. I'd like to see Sané take it because Kimmich has been a little bit messy with this set pieces today. But let's see if they're going to give it to their boy. It's Kimmich. Straight into the wall. Oh, brother. You're going to take every single set piece today, yeah, Kimmich? You really going to be that greedy, yeah? You going to take every single set piece, yeah? All righty. All righty, then. Come on. Come on. Big ups to everybody watching. I appreciate the support on this one. Much appreciated. It's been a great watch along. We'll be back tomorrow for Portugal at 7 o'clock as well. I'm just doing one at the moment, one a day on my channel. We're doing Portugal at 7 o'clock. I didn't get to see Portugal last game. I'm trying to make sure I get around to watching everybody. I saw Brazil against Australia, so I'm going to leave them, let them take care of Switzerland. And I got a meeting anyway, but I'm going to watch Portugal in their game. I want to see Ronaldo. I want to see Leao. I need to see Bernardo Silva. I need to see Felix. I need to see all these brothers. So, yeah, man. Seeing as we're linked with Ronaldo, innit, I may as well watch him. Do you know what I'm saying? Balde on. Oi. The guy that everybody's been gassing up in the chat. Talking about Balde. He's coming on for Jordi Alba. Let's see what's happening. Oh, the meeting's calm. Don't worry. It's nothing stressful for me. It's light meeting. 8 minutes of time left to go. Hopefully, we're going to get ourselves another goal. I don't really care who scores it. I'm not going to lie. I mean, actually, I do want Germany to lose just for the sheer fact that I like chaos and I'm trying to see Costa Rica or Japan go through. But outside of that, I'm just trying to see a goal, to be honest. But yeah, let's... Oh, misplaced pass. Here he comes. Sané. Good pass. Oh! Golazo! What a finish. What a finish. Oh, shit. What a finish. 1-1. Oh, that was mad. That was a mad finish. Random guy scored. Brother, nobody knows. Well, some of you will know him. I don't know this guy. 1-1, fam. Oh, my goodness. Hello. What is going on? Falkirk. Who's he play for, fam? He just made himself a name today. What a finish. And again, when this ball sits up off the floor, fam, it just gives you the opportunity to whack the shit out of it. And that's exactly what he's done. Simone, yeah? I'm going to start calling him Cinnamon Swole in a minute, fam, because he doesn't impress me right now in this match. Brother stuck it right in the top corner. He's a player of the month in the Bundesliga. Who does he play for? Cinnamon Swole got nowhere near it, fam. Proper number 9. We don't even know him. Man's wearing the number 9 shirt. We don't even know him, fam. Yo, Cinnamon Swole. What are you doing in goal, mate? Man's been unwrapped. Lord of mercy. Oh, Werder Bremen. Yeah, no one knows that, brother, fam. Last striker I knew from Werder Bremen was Closer, fam. It's the last striker I knew. Closer. Is he closer? It's all mad. 1-1. Got team of the week in FIFA. Why did he bring on the kid for Alba? Balde is good player, man. Good player. He's 29. Oh, he's old. This is why nobody don't know him, fam. He's not even someone we can hype up. It's not even a golden boy that we can even get behind, fam. Brother's old as hell. Mandom's on his way out, fam. He's doing a Jamie Vardy. He's come from Fleetwood and he's made his way all the way up through German Pyramid and now he's out here to cause problems in the World Cup. Man's the Fleetwood German. This is crazy. This is the bulky Jamie, fam. The bulky Jamie. Wow, what a finish. Unbelievable. Now who's going to win this game? Hats off to insert name here. Yeah, man, he looks like Chris Wood. He's got the size, he's got the stature. But he finishes better than him, though. That was a mad finish. That was a wavy finish, man. Man fucked it straight into the top corner, bro. He's angry. He's mad. He's moving angry from. Wow. Nuts. This is how Kai Havertz ought to be shooting. Facts. Hopefully he takes notes. This is exactly how we want you to be shooting, mate. Yeah? Back of the ball. No messing about. If you're not a cultured finisher like Kane or Son, someone that can bend it, then I want you hitting the back of the ball, fam. Aim for those corners and hit the back of the ball. Trying to see power. Can Germany go on to win this match? They're pushing. It's anybody's match now, 5 minutes to go. The momentum is with Germany. I don't really give a shit who wins. I'm not going to lie. I'm just here for the carnage. I had a Spain 1-2. I had a Spain 2-1 prediction. I ain't got none of these two teams in sweepstakes, so I'm all good. I think for Big Six, I've got France, have I? Someone remind me. I've got France in it. I think I've got France for Big Six. It's not looking like a bad shout. I know Belgium ain't going to do shit. I got them on DR, so I ain't really got much hope outside France. I think I got France for Big Six. I've got a bunch of other teams that I'm not even keeping an eye on because I know they ain't doing nothing. 9 minutes. Add 9 minutes. Right. No, that's not needed. It's not needed. We don't need to add on 9 minutes. That's not necessary. Schlotterbeck is coming on. Schlotterbeck is coming on. Let's see what he can do. Let's see what they can do. Listen, I'm here for it. The comeback, the drama, the conversations, the Enrique Twitch stream. I'm here for all of it. I'm here for all of it. Honestly, Saudi Arabia play better football than Belgium. I should have drawn them out for myself. You know what I'm saying? Should have gave ex-Belgium, fam. That's how bad Belgium are. I've watched both games, fam. They've been dead. Thankfully, I don't think I'm covering their last game. Even though, bro, they've been horrendous, bro. Let me see them. They move the ball around like as if they got all the time in the world. They move it around so slowly. It's actually a madness. Yeah, I don't have them. So slow. Alrighty. Few minutes to go. Big scoreline 1-1, but somebody's got to take it. Somebody's got to take a winner. I'm sorry, I don't have time for this. You got to split. Somebody's got to make a decision. Who's taking the 3 points? Can't be out here with this scoreline. Does no good for nobody. Does no good for nobody. I want shit decided today. I want decisive shit today. Somebody's got to do something mad. If Spain lose this, everybody will be on 3 points. And that would be an incredible way to end the group, wouldn't it? On the final round of fixtures. If Germany get a second goal, everybody will have 3 points. Costa Rica will be screwed because their goal difference is so bad. But yeah, man, they'll be bottom on goal difference. But yeah, everybody will be on 3 points. This group will be wide open for the last game. He will regret not bringing De Feo. That dude is unpredictable. So is Williams, but he's a bit too raw. I don't know this Williams because this is the younger brother, isn't it? I haven't watched this brother. I know the older brother. I know he had a ridiculous fitness record, but he's obviously been at Athletic Bilbao his whole life. Oh, here we go. Spain. Oh, you couldn't get your feet sorted. You could not get your feet sorted, Morata. What an opportunity, man. Great tackle, but Morata kind of let him get back because he didn't get his feet sorted. Watch. If Morata gets the first touch right, he can bang it quickly. Or even maybe bang it first time. It's a great tackle. Yeah, it's a brilliant tackle. But Morata's got to get himself set quick, man, because could have banged that one. Great defending. Big tackle to make at this stage of the game in the penalty box as well. Williams, what you got? Oh, good. Go on. Oh. It's cleared. Spain have decided that they're going to put on the pressure. Germany pushing up the pitch. Germany pushing high up the pitch now. Trying to win the ball. Here's Balde. 6 minutes. 6 minutes of added on time. 6 minutes. Yeah, it was Schlotterbeck. Schlotterbeck with the great piece of defending. I don't know why I say it in some American accent, but it is what it is. I don't know. I don't know if he did actually. His brother. I don't know. All right. 5.5 minutes left. Spain. Are they leaving here with something? And by that I mean, are they leaving here with a win? Are they leaving here with qualification? Are we playing games? What are we doing? What are we doing, guys? I'm trying to see something serious. 5 minutes left. Pedri. Come on. I'll take a Spain winner, man. I don't give a shit. Just do something. Somebody do something. I'm happy. I don't really mind who does the winner because, if that just fell to Pedri, might have been able to do something. Here they come on the break. Germany. Well done. Here he is now, left-hand side. There's space. Do something with it. Oh, why did you go on the overlap? There was bare space. What are you doing? Oh my days. The overlap was right there. You had an opportunity. Great. Oh my days. Again, not choosing these overlaps, man. Almo, both of these guys with the overlapping runs, and they didn't, bro. Almo as well, he just ignored everybody from. Oh my God, bro. It's just ignoring everybody from. It's nuts. Why are you ignoring your friends? Stop ignoring your friends. Stop ignoring your friends. Here come Germany. What are you cooking? What are you cooking, Germany? What you got for us? We're here. We're waiting. We're ready to take this. Something magical. It's gone out. Just quickly checking. Just looking like if this ends in a draw, man. Another draw. How many draws am I going to witness, bro? God. Jarring. Okay. I just want someone to just do something decisive and just make this another corner. Let's do it. Let's get it done. It's got to be a good delivery. Is Kimmich on it again? Bro, Kimmich's set pieces today have not been good enough. Kimmich has got to make sure his set pieces are on point here. If he's going to get them for Germany in this last couple stages, he's got to make this set piece a good delivery. Kimmich is going to take this corner. Let's see what he's on. We need a good delivery. Referee's just stopping proceedings. Kimmich gets a little bit more time to think. I don't know if he wants that time, but he's going to get it. Need Kimmich to have a good delivery. Ball comes in. It's floated. Oh, Rudiger just misses it. Just misses it, man. Just misses it. I haven't seen Rudiger do his famous high knees run yet. Don't know. Actually, maybe he's done that yet. I think a few of you in the chat were saying that he's done it already. I didn't see it. Musiala is the kid. This World Cup is both boring and exciting at the same time. It's funny. Balde wins the ball, clears it. Hacked away by Rudiger. There's only a minute and a half left of this match. Can anybody fashion out one more massive opportunity to try and win this game? Oh, that was a strong challenge. Williams, burn him. Burn him, Williams. Oh, the pace. Is that Slotterberg again? That's not him, is it? Oh, the ball. Oh, the ball. Go on. You do something mad. Ah, no. Oh, my God. What a chance. What a chance. Oh, my days. What an opportunity for Leroy Sané, man. He timed his run perfectly. He bent his run. And this was the opportunity. Was he going to take the shot? I personally feel like he had a tough decision to make there. Does he try and lob the goalkeeper? If he does lob the goalkeeper, does he really get enough power? There was a lot of Spain defenders getting back. He tried to go around him and cut it back for our unknown name striker. And it didn't work out, man. It's not easy. It's not easy, man. You have to make a split decision in that moment. I think if he lobbed him, I think they would have cleared it off the line. There was 3 of them running back. So it would have had to have been a perfect lob. It would have had to be a powerful, delicate lob. And Simone saves it. Cinnamon Swirl comes out and gets the ball. There's only 10 seconds left. That's the end of it. 1-1. Referee's blown early like it's AFCON. 1-1. And a good game. A good game in terms of the high quality players that we're looking at. You know, the Pedris and whatnot. I was enjoying watching him. Musiala was a bit disappointed. Musiala was a little bit disappointed. He was kind of not giving the ball quickly enough. He was holding onto the ball too long. Good dribbler and all that, but you got to release the ball. Some opportunities to win it in the end, but not going to happen. Not going to happen. And both of them will have to share the points. Spain will be all right with that. They still have to play. I think they still have to play, of course. Who have they played? They have to play Costa Rica, Japan. They still have to play Japan. So yeah, that's that. And Germany will play Costa Rica. Someone said, if Pedro is saying that's Japan gone out the tournament, we shall see. Yeah, I mean, listen, another draw for me. Do you know what I mean? Gavi and Pedri showing Musiala levels. I think Pedri for me was the best out of the three. And he probably is the best player out of the three, so it makes sense. What a performance. I love watching him, man. He's just so good, so silky. I wish I could watch him every week. He's one of those players that put a smile on my face, Pedri. When you watch Pedri play his football, he puts a smile on your face. He makes you enjoy the game. He does the simple things very well. He plays the game just a very smooth manner, man. He's a smooth operator. But listen, 1-1. Good stream, guys. Great stream. And I'll be back at 10 o'clock. So just in an hour's time for the FIFA Career Mode episode 13, I believe. We will be playing our first Premier League match of the season against Leicester City at the King Power. We will also be closing the Enzo Fernandez deal once we gather up our funds. We'll be releasing any dead wood that we need to release, and we will not be doing any other transfer business. We'll be saving it for the future windows. I plan on bringing in Valverde. I plan on bringing in Vinicius, and I plan on bringing in who was the other one? Valverde, Vinicius, and one other. I can't remember. We're going to definitely scout Balde as well because he looks like something. So, yeah. All right. Big up your damn selves. In a bit, people. Peace.